So, hello everyone here on Twitch streams and later on also in YouTube, and welcome back to some more Psychonauts. Hello to Flame Rusi, Visirekko and Satent, who are already here joining up. The last stream of it was 6 hours and 30 minutes because I was constantly close to the end. So you played it all to the end then. Only 6 hours, a little bit more. Damn it, kid, don't make it a 4-year wait for me like you have done with Witcher. I'm sorry, Saten Tenho. I don't know. Maybe it will be a 4-year wait. Who knows? I can't promise anything. At least we're playing Psychonauts now. You wanted me to play this game also for a long time, so you're getting some of the wishes that you have wanted me to play. So it's I'm working on it, but you also want me to play a lot of games. So, and I would need to be playing the Persona 3 and 4 too, after all. So there's a lot of things that I would need to be playing that you would also want me to play. Continue. Anyhows, with some more Psychonauts, and we got here by the help of the lake monster, and we are heading to actually rescue Lily, was it? I think it was Lily, something like that. She was Lydia, the sea monster, right? I think so. I'm trying to think again, how did I exactly do this? Okay, I got this. Lily's bracelet, oh no. Also guard. Another guard, question mark, yes. Okay. How did I actually go away from this? Okay, well I can just grab this ladder, so that works.
Hey, I was talking to you. Hey, could you guys hold still for a minute?
Aw, they just left. I couldn't even try to burn them or anything, which makes me sad. True, I'm just counting. The Witcher wait didn't end yet. It's 4 years so far. Yes, 4 years so far, and we shall wait for some more time. Just play every day, get a stream every day. Do not have a life, please. Yes, are we doing milk today with the... Which was Linda? I can't remember the girl's name. I think it was Lily. It was something with an L too, for sure. But yeah, I'm getting confused with those names too. Can't remember the chronology of the game too well. Alrighty. There's more stuff there. I need to get that, all of that stuff.
Who are you working for?
What? I'm with the Psychonauts.
Who? That doesn't fit in. That doesn't fit in at all. Maybe I've got this all wrong.
Conspiracy theorist.
Okay, no, wait. I mean, the psycho... what's its...
Hello?
And if I know anything, I know that they...
Who do you work for?
I'm the guard. I've been fully trained. Are telling my location to all them haters.
Haters?
Who wins? Them. Who loses? Exactly what? Nobody knows.
You gotta let me in. My friend's in there.
Sorry, the milkman has the key. I am not the milkman. I'm the guard.
Milkman. Oh, this is why you were talking about the milkman.
They can't hide that they... dear, back in '68 with the doctors back at the clinic. All in a big fight over my hooch.
Hooch?
Someone has to get this information to the people.
Where's the milkman?
I'll bet he's sleeping on the job. His milk is delicious. Everybody wants it. He'll be here soon. Then the lies will end. We are merely the pawns of the media.
Media, yes. That's exactly how it is. We are all pawns.
Masters of...
Haters are puppet masters, okay? We're learning a lot. This is very good information.
Man in their way. What?
Who could have stopped them?
The nose on my face. I am sure they were dialing in through the optics. Huh? If I know anything, I know that they...
You gotta let me in. My friend's in there.
Okay.
Sorry, the milkman has the key. I am not the milkman. I'm
Throw.
the
Trying
guard.
to read your minds.
Yes, totally.
They've come for me. They're taking me away. One of my nostril hairs. And Psycho, what's it?
Can't get a
Pick
good
who
grip.
lives and who dies and what the football scores are going to be every week.
That doesn't help.
Like I don't know that they bought votes to protect the
Oh, we
fluoride
can't use
producers
that
to keep
skill
down
even.
the truth.
Interesting. What about something else then? I kind of feel like at least keeping the E ability for now, so maybe this could be back to the Q. I don't know. What else do I need? Maybe that's fine. I can at least try the Q ability, that is.
And if I know any... Oh no! It's happening again! Spontaneous combustion! From the government LSD tests!
Oh no. That happened to you before? That's really bad.
Signed a secret treaty with the cows!
I'm sorry, Gross. I had to do it.
I've got the truth. It's
I had to.
Phew. Oh, okay.
Oh, and hello, Fluid, as well to you. And welcome, Fluid Solid
With the full
Charge.
blessing of-
Welcome, welcome. Don't trust the milk. So it seems.
No,
It's a
no,
very
wait, I mean, the dog
interesting.
regulators.
And also
In
don't trust the
conjunction
media.
with the cows,
Oh, cows are on
who
it
are
too.
merely the
Good.
pawns of kid with the goggles.
Oh, the kid with the
And,
goggles? That's
Those
us.
Bermuda Triangle
I know who
sharks,
that is.
Who are the puppet masters
I'm a-
of all them
I'm a
haters
kid with the
went to
goggles.
prom with
And
us.
yes, haters, a lot of haters. But oh yeah. And hello and welcome, and hopefully you have had a great weekend.
Fluoride
Yes.
producers.
It's very interesting to
Sure
listen
as
to
the
this
nose on
guy.
my face,
But
am
I
sure
guess
they
I should be
do
trying
the
to
dirty work of
head
dog
on.
track regulators.
That is. Let's
Right
get this
under
thing.
people's noses.
Yay. What did I exactly gain? Invisibility better or something? Can I actually just punch this?
Why does that hydrant keep looking at me?
No. No, I cannot just punch it.
Organized labor.
So, I need to do something else. Can I just jump over it? No, it doesn't seem like I can jump over it. That does not seem to be the answer to this solution. Fine. But
Or
what
else
is
maybe-
then?
Huh? Organized
Is the
labor
question.
and eggheads.
If I don't just jump over it, even though it seems like a logical
Help in
answer,
fixing
then what?
oil prices.
Oh, and hello and welcome to you to Tajunta hyvää iltaa. And hopefully you have had a great weekend as well. Well, it just feels like this would be the
Regular yarn.
easy way to go. Did I have something specific that would help me with this?
Who are merely the
I don't
pawns
think
of
this can help me.
The tuna canneries have been spitting on me all the... I'm telling you, I don't know where the milkman is. Hernando. No, wait. I mean,
Hernando?
I'm telling you, I don't
I
know
just
where the
had to
milkman
try
is.
it then.
Bermuda Triangle
Huh. Yep, the Bermuda
assassinated
Triangle
the one
sharks.
man in their way.
But I don't think there was any other way from oh, or is there? Can I take a hold of this? Nope. No, I cannot. I just had to try at least. But no, that's definitely not how that works. And I doubt there's something else in here that I can actually go and use. And that gate does seem like it's interactable, but I don't know.
You gotta let me in. My friend's in there.
Sorry, the milkman has the key. I am not the
What
milkman,
did you
I'm
guys
the
say?
guard.
You know, perhaps you have some sort of an item that could help you.
Foreign toy
Oh
makers
yeah,
with the
maybe there is a
full
key or
blessing.
something. I didn't know anymore, as last I
are
remember. I guess
controlled
that's
by the
probably the
cows.
issue, because I don't
Someone has to
remember
get this
any
information
more
to
which
the
items we have. Yeah, well,
More is
it's been a week since we played. Was nice, got
Wait,
a little bit sick though. Oh,
The
that's a
five
shame,
richest
Tajunta.
families
Hopefully you
in the
get
country.
better soon then, unless you are already better.
doing the
That's what
dirty
you get
work
when
of
you're
the
playing only once a week. Yes,
Because
that's
they
the
want
problem.
the
I would easily
tundra.
remember it otherwise, but when you only play a certain time and all. Well, and I didn't even go and actually try any of these things on this guy either.
I'm telling you, I don't know
Fine.
where the milkman is.
Fine, don't tell me. What about the weather?
What am I nostril here?
No,
I'm telling you,
I didn't actually
I don't know where
take
the
this.
cows. Yeah, the freak. Yeah. Those Bermuda Triangle sharks.
I
with
just
the
had to
back-
try. And yeah, the problem when you play only a certain time. Language goal was to call him back. We got Lily's bracelet indeed. That's a cobweb down in Rod. I'm not sure if this thing will be working
The
here.
analyticals, man, are
I doubt
working
it.
for
Yeah,
those
doesn't seem to be working. I'm not too surprised. I guess we could also chat to our friend quickly for reasons.
Hey, why don't you just take a little nibble of that and see if I can taste it too?
You really like bacon, don't ya? Do you have any advice, or just because I can ask you?
Agent Cruller, do you have any advice on the current situation?
Go into this god's mind and see if you can find a way to make him open the gate.
You can stick that rod up his bum, can we? I guess we can try. Oh, a little bit of a fever then for you, Toyota. And yes, Ka. That's the normal reaction for a vetter. My throat ain't sore anymore. That's good, Toyota. I'm just joking, Dab. Yeah, I was assuming that you probably are, but... Need your analysis on a hostile.
Need your analysis on a hostile.
What kind?
Airplanes can be a pain, can't they?
Airplanes can be a pain, can't they?
Well, you got a shield until you see an opening, and then blast him out of the sky.
Ah, into that thing. Of course, we already worked that part out, but still, interesting enough. What about a really big turret with shots you couldn't dodge?
What about a really big turret with shots you couldn't dodge?
Shield. After your enemy takes a shot, advance. When you see them about to shoot again, shield up. Get real close that way, and you can take any shot you want.
Were you watching those electro trucks?
Were you watching those electro trucks?
Yeah, run away. That's my advice there. Blast them from a distance, or run around the side of them and smack him with your monster claw.
Okay. In Lungvishopolis, I'm really big, but there are these tanks.
In Lungfishopolis, I'm really big, but there are these tanks.
Do what any self-respecting monster would do. Pick him up, throw him at something. Boom! But if you're surrounded, don't forget your shield, and try to time it right.
Don't do that, game. It put me into Windows for a short bit. Have you ever been grabbed by a sucker fish?
Have you ever been grabbed by a sucker fish?
Oh, they can give you a nasty hickey. But if you jump twice and spin, you might be able to shake them off a little quicker.
Okay. The crayfish in the lake are bigger than what we got back home.
The crayfish in the lake are bigger than what we got back home.
That's the titanium in the water. Makes a lot of the animals around here a little different. At least those crayfish are fun to punch.
Yeah, not that kind of a game, still. Crowler told you what to do. What a great guide he is. Yeah, Crowler is actually giving useful hints. What a nice surprise, ain't it? Interesting that he doesn't even wonder why you don't like airplanes. He just advises you to shoot at them. As thus, we kind of have already gone through the Lungvish town, but... What do you do when you hear a cougar?
What do you do when you hear a cougar?
Cougar.
Go invisible quick. Those mutant Psy Cougars can fire start at quite a distance, but they can't burn what they can't see. And also, if you pick them up with TK, you can actually distract them for a little bit and use that to your advantage.
With telekinesis, I guess, that meant. But yeah, those cougars, of course, yeah. Were a little bit of a pain, but I did realize going into the invisibility at some point. What if there's like a million tiny sensors all over you?
What if there's like a million tiny sensors all over you?
The palm bomb. Just jump up in the air and then punch. You'll come down so hard those little guys just pop like popcorn.
Popcorn, yay. What about... Yeah, I don't need to ask that. Have you ever seen a plant with eyes and teeth? I did ask about that, I'm pretty sure. And the bear problem. Yeah,
You've been very
helpful.
That's all I need.
Good luck.
Very helpful. Extremely helpful. I don't know who's the milkman. I would assume you would better know. Did the psych portal work for that?
I wonder if I'm on camera right now. Ha! What
No.
am I
Oh, I didn't...
Yeah! Not another tracking device!
Okay, well, I guess I'll do this indeed, that I go inside his mind. That's indeed what we did with the language too, so... Yay! This is going to be very interesting, I'm sure. To go into the mind of a conspiracy theorist. It does seem like he's collecting a lot of stuff.
Isn't it?
It seems like it.
Almost complete. Just a few missing pieces.
Yes, now, which piece talks about the milkman? The one who opens the asylum gate?
But it's all about the milkman. Can't you see?
Is this like one of those 3D paintings? I can never do those.
No, you just gotta learn to see it like I see it. There's something in the fridge that might help you see the world like I do.
Ooh, sorry, I don't drink. Before noon, I mean.
And sure as the nose on my face, I am sure they has been officially linked with all those...
Hey, where's the door?
on the front. Like most refrigerators.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
That little fat kid with the bunny.
Maybe we exit then to the refrigerator. Find the clairvoyant's badge in Bayard's house. Alrighty. Well, unless there's a lot of these things that we can collect in the meantime. Very easy pieces for a change. Usually they are a lot more difficult. For me, it didn't let me go into his mind at first because it requires the duster. 2 different ways of playing for sure. Okay. We need, 165 reconvictments. Okay, good to know that this neighborhood is going to have a huge amount of these reconvictments.
Right under people's noses.
So that's like a kid with a dog, a clown child, and a little bit like a princess doll or something. Or girl, just simply put. Okay, I don't think there's anything much more right now here. Somehow you couldn't go through that, eh? Holy milk. Yes, holy milk. For me, I like this place, but it has some go from APC kind of problem with it. You need certain items to get here, and there you need another item that will allow you to go there, and so on. Okay, good to know. Well, at least I will have you guys as a help if I really need something. Okay, that's a nice little eye. So, clairvoyance lets you see through the eyes of another. Try it on a person directly or a handheld object that bears this special aura. Okay.
The rodeo clown cartel. No.
Let me see. There's definitely stuff. I was looking at that, seems a little bit dead.
The milkman's dead? Ah, crud.
Burned up in a department store fire. Didn't you hear? At least that's what the media would have you believe. Is he dead?
Media. Yes.
Go to the graveyard. Dig him up. Oh, you'll find something all right. But it's neither man nor milk.
Oh dear,
with
not
the full
even
blessing
milk.
of-
Why no milk?
The freaky hunchback girl who loves brains. Be careful. They're watching. All the time.
You were actually also talking about something very
Now.
interesting.
How am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this nice, normal neighborhood?
Very normal, I do have to say. I don't know what's weird about this at all. This is absolutely like... Don't you live in this sort of a neighborhood? I certainly do. Especially like these weird flies and the like. Absolutely. I don't know what you're talking about. You wouldn't know or haven't been in this sort of neighborhood. Seriously. Okay. Epic Badge Team. I do really like this milkman level as well. Yeah, this seems to be interesting. I'll just tell you this. You can enter almost every down house in this place. I know I figured it out almost at the end of this mind. I had a lot of backtracking to do at the end here, no wonder. Which totally doesn't remind me of Star Wars music. Sure doesn't. Wait, you can enter the houses? Yes, every one of them. I was thinking of trying to at least enter all of the houses. Yeah, I didn't even think of it until the end. It's probably Joker at this point. I was actually planning to try to enter that house, so I was thinking of it to begin with. So, unless there's that. Hello. That's what media does. They send you posts like this. Just like that. So many eyes everywhere. Just eyes looking at you. There's so many eyes everywhere. No wonder that this place is going... Hey, I was correct. There would be pigments here. I'm happy. I figured that out. I do need to go and get there too, though. Why did I accidentally do that? Well, that's a good question. I didn't want to be here, though. I'll just go inside this area here and actually into the back. Well, or just the other way around, as in this way. And then jumpity figments. At least some of these are easy to spot figments, which is something. Some little stuff. The only sad thing is of always going through this stuff. I always have to think a little bit more. Okay, how do I actually do this? Is there anything on the rooftops? Doesn't seem like there is. Like, oh, there is. Antenna. Of course there would be an antenna. Why wouldn't there be antennas? Nothing in the tree, I hope. Because that doesn't seem like a very easy place to go into. No. That even makes you fall through, which is totally 100% fine. I didn't wanna exactly think that I would have to even worry about going and collecting pigments from all over there. So I'm happy with that. You're smarter than me then, Kide. Well... way smarter than me. Well, I was thinking about that anyways. Because we just came out from the house, then why wouldn't we try to enter other houses? But yeah, it's just... I think that our minds just work differently. It's not something about smartness or not. Like, one person thinks of an issue differently than another person, and then in some things you think about something that I don't think, and so on and forth, and this just happened to be one of those things that I happen to think myself, so... I want this thing. Thank you. And then stuff here. Quite a lot of stuff here, actually. And right down here. Flamingo. Oh, it had a camera. Of course it has a camera. Flamingos. Never trust a flamingo. Why do you look there? Trying to hit it. Camera. See, it's taking pictures of us. Ever plays the camera. I'm gonna wanna get out of that. Yeah, pretty easy to notice really when you just go close into here, though. That yeah, you can actually go inside this place. Show me. Just stuff. Though, this is just like one specific angle that you have to be in, which is kind of a little bit of a distraction because I can't really easily see if there's something hidden or not when you're in this sort of angle. But anyways, just destroying everything. Just destroying absolutely everything that I can. Oh, as I said, sometimes the camera angles can be a little bit annoying then in this sort of a little location, though. No eyes. Eyes. You're a spooky spook. Just like those who follow you or try to come to you unless you look at them. Good to know. Hey, and good night. Okay. Good night. Good evening, Jim, and welcome to stream for you too. Hopefully you have had a good weekend. I didn't bother to look at the actual textured door. Them some sharp, dramatic angles, yes. Holy shit, yes, that was a thing. Well, that's some replay value. Yes. Silent hill angles, yes, for sure. Another problem is definitely the fact that you have to hide your ball to enter. Yeah, it is always a little bit of an annoyance. Doors are small too. Okay, yeah. You're taking pictures of me. I'm sure I like that. What's this? Okay. Well, I have a thing. I'm not quite sure what I do with this thing, but it is certainly a thing. It's like a stop sign. Interestingly enough. Well, let's go into here first. Oh, lovely angles. Unless there's a lamp, then let's have a look into here. What about this? Probably nothing in any of those things. I don't see anything else, but maybe there is. Gotta at least make sure, but I don't manage to see more. I don't know, maybe I missed something. Okay, then that thing is trying to look at us from the tree too. Okay, got this. More stuff up on the rooftops and over here. Then indeed, this car is quite something too, I gotta say. And we need to find a graveyard, obviously enough. Is crossing guard thing. I'm not sure what you mean, Jim. There was some crap on the rooftop. Nice one. This world already has a severe figment infestation, and now that they are also inside the house as well. Geez, so much rain today. Yeah, it is. It has been raining here a lot too. So then, huh? I wonder how would the world work if I saw it the same way as the milkman does. It's a good question. There was a thunderstorm here earlier. Yeah, I heard thunder in here too. Not that big of a thunderstorm, but a little bit. Okay, so it's only at the level 60. We are relatively close to level 60. This is also a little bit of a problem to try to walk.
Wait until the next payday. It is very hot here, working on the road.
So I shouldn't be able to come to your area, probably. Yeah.
Stop. Thank goodness it is Friday. No pet Xing. Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
Ah, okay, so I can come here because I'm part of the... Oh, don't you follow me, thingy.
I work on the road crew.
But first, this house needs to be, of course, looked through. Obviously enough. And after that, it's only a problem that I kinda need to get this cobweb. And behind that is even the door, so... Cobweb duster is right about here.
Got it.
Yep. Yeah, man. Nothing more here that I can see, really. Unless there's something always in the riches. Not that it's really important stuff, because we already pretty much have everything full. But anyways, just have to triple check sometimes. Not that one, this one, and then we need this sign. Okay. There was, yeah, looks pretty interesting. Raining there too, Flame Rouge. Raining everywhere in the world. Look through their eyes and see how they see you. Oh yeah. Let's no loot go unlooted. That's actually a good thing to point out. Like, that is something that I wasn't thinking.
They're large.
What?
Slow to 15 miles per hour. Being on a road crew is arduous, but rewarding.
What if I don't have this?
Dangerous conditions ahead.
I have to see.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Sorry, road crew only. Caution, men working.
I'm 100% a
Not
question
as
mark
restrained.
then.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Sorry, road crew only.
Okay, well,
No.
good thing to know. At least
No
I'm
pedestrian
not
traffic
actually
allowed.
looking like a woman, so that's good. So now
My
I'm
red
just
sign helps
one
me
of
work
the...
on the road.
Yeah, totally. The sign is definitely the thing that
Dangerous
you need to
conditions
be able to
ahead.
work here.
The road
100%.
is out, and we are working on it.
But again,
Caution,
that would have
men
been
working.
something that I didn't notice to think now, because it's a new skill that we got
I work on
that
the road crew.
look into their eyes, so I completely forgot. Oh
Not
yeah,
the
I
through
should be
street.
maybe looking into that, just for the fun of it
Look
too.
at that woman's breasts. They're large.
Good, good.
Stop.
Let not no loot go unlooted. I crave it
Being on the
then,
road crew
yes.
is arduous. Hello, fellow road crew
Yes,
worker.
hello.
Welcome to the road crew.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Yes, we are all on the road crew. Our backs are killing us.
They really are.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Yes, we are all on the road crew. Our backs are killing us.
Yes, they are very much killing all of us.
No pet Xing.
Pet Xing.
Slow to 15 miles per hour.
Whee! Of course. Just a little bit too much maneuvering. Look at this pressed fellow road crew worker. Look at this, yeah. I really like this by pretending to be workers, not quite knowing what they're doing. Yes, absolutely.
Working on the road.
Very, very hard working on the road, yes.
Look at that woman's breasts. They're large.
I'm not sure why
Stop.
you're talking
Hello,
about
fellow
that
road
cop
crew
all the
worker.
time.
Welcome to the road crew.
Yes, welcome. Hello. Phew, that was close one.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Yes, we are all on the road crew. Our backs are killing us.
Yeah, you just see everyone like that too, and you...
I work on the road crew. Not a through street. No pedestrian traffic allowed.
Totally no. How could
Caution,
there ever
men
be?
working.
Yes, caution. Very caution. Beep, jump. And into this way. There's at least one of these things. A little bit of a trees. Okay. What's this thing? Oh, yes, the pot like that. That's fine. But yeah, well, what can you expect from a conspiracy theorist's mind? So, in that sense... gotta keep up that regular workman act. Totally. They're just shoveling with his sign. Perfectly normal. Absolutely. Like, who doesn't shovel with their sign? Absolutely. Milkman level might be my favorite, but all of these levels are so different to each other that it's hard to say. Yeah, it is nice how different they are. Even the... so to speak, the boring one, that was just a cube, it fits his personality very well. Poor though. You all say it's your favorite, but yeah, it's it had some frustration too. That's pretty much every level of Psychonauts though. Yeah. Every level has their own annoyances. Hard at work or hardly working? That's a good question. I'm not really sure which one is the actual case. All sort of photographs around the place. But yeah, all places have their own annoyances for sure. But the levels are, for sure, very interesting. Very much indeed interesting. Hello.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
We have no use for road work here.
Oh dear. You don't like my roadwork sign? That's unfortunate. Why don't you like my roadwork sign? Don't take photos of me. Okay, so you guys do completely other stuff. Absolutely other
Stop.
stuff.
I'm on the
This
road
is a
crew.
restricted
This
area.
is my
The
stop
hedge
sign.
area is only for those who trim hedges. Here, you come with us.
I didn't come into your area though,
Who is
I'm
the
pretty
milkman?
sure.
Did you burn down the department store? What is the purpose of the goggles? Where did you get the red sign? What happened inside that house?
Well, in some sense, I'm happy to have seen that part, but I didn't think that I was even inside that area. Oh, am I on the right side of the road or the wrong side of the road? And I think I'm on the wrong side of the road, which is unfortunate. But on the other hand, that was fun to see go through, so there is that part. All the questions, all the questions. No.
Caution, men working. No pedestrian traffic allowed. Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna be heading off, hopefully relatively quickly. I didn't see a phone here though, so I just gotta be avoiding this guy.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, truly.
I am on the road crew.
I
This is
wanna
my
talk
stop
to them
sign.
without the
We have
sign.
no use for road work here.
I wanna be not having anything.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Please stay back. There is a severe electrocution danger.
Uh-huh.
Operator, this is my...
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
I cannot let someone near my hedges who has not been properly trained in the use of the trimmers.
Uh-huh. But yeah, we can't go into these areas because we need those things first. I
have a special
gotcha.
phone.
You are a very special pwn, yes,
Hedges
I'm
become
sure.
unruly over time and need to be trimmed.
Ooh.
These are my hedge
Well,
trimmers.
at least I
They
got
help
some
me
stuff.
maintain my hedge.
So much stuff that I would
I
want
take
from
frequent
there
breaks to
though,
avoid
which is
carpal tunnel
unfortunate
syndrome.
that I can't really get
My
to
good
them right
landscaping
now.
adds to the property value of the entire neighborhood.
But anyways,
Cutting the bush does not
Um,
hurt it.
did I use
take
kappa
pride in my
correctly? That's a good
well-landscaped
question. Did you?
This part of the hedge is too tall.
Excessive kappas coming around again,
I
for
am
sure
trimming this
is.
hedge.
There's definitely a finite amount of kappas that you should do.
I wear sunscreen while
Combo
cutting
breaks,
hedges
yes,
to prevent
for all the
melanomas from
kappas.
forming on my skin.
That's what I meant when I said you need
Hedges become
item
unruly
X to
over
get to
time
place X
and
and
need to be
item
trimmed.
Y to get to Y place. Yes, I got
wear
you, Flame
sunscreen while
Rushi.
cutting hedges to
Need
prevent
red key card
melanomas
for
from
red
forming
door.
on my
Yes,
skin.
pretty much. Or the rather unrelated
These are my
note.
hedge
I like
trimmers.
their car.
They help me
Looks pretty
maintain
cool.
my hedge.
It does look cool. The car does look cool.
This part
I
of the
just
hedge
like
is
trying to
too tall.
think how to
My good landscaping adds to the
exactly
property
go
value
about
of
and
the
do
entire
this.
neighborhood.
But it kind of just angles itself when we jump into here, which I did expect to happen, but it's still something that you're a little bit careful about, you know. At least there's always this nicely walled area where you can jump into without getting completely screwed, so to speak. Okay, well, we'll enter here again. Invisibility upgrade rank. Okay, it's getting closer and closer. Let's open this up too. You definitely aren't able to see that there would be any figments here, so I hope not, but that's a figment at least that I was able to still see. That's good. Got one more little figment. Then just going into this direction and hopefully seeing everything that comes up, which is a little bit of a question sometimes for sure. An antenna into here. Get this thing. Get all of these things. Good. I think that's all of those parts. I'm trying to angle myself to the car though, to be honest. Ooh, is this the thing that I needed?
I like to trim hedges.
Yay! I got one of the items, however, it's of course not good enough yet, considering we also want the... Well, as such, I guess we don't need the telephone into that area, because there wasn't anything in that specific area. So we could go back and just trim the hedges first. With this, I think I'll do that, so we don't need to be... Hey, who are you?
Hello, sir. I am a rainbow squirt. Would you like to buy a box of my delicious rainbow treats?
I would buy some cookies, but I don't have any milk. Do you have any idea where I could buy some milk for my cookies?
What?
Ah! Creepy man!
I would say
I
it's
like to trim
safe.
hedges.
That's nice. Creep.
What if I don't have that?
Ow!
Oh.
I'm only trying to make money for our organization, sir.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the milkman.
Stop talking to me. You're going to get me in trouble.
Why? Why trouble? I gotta try everything.
Ow!
Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, this one. This one is the one that I didn't
only
try
trying
yet.
to make money. Ow!
If I actually pick it up.
I'm only...
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
That's nice.
Creep.
Creep.
Yes, we're absolutely a creep. Okay, there's the
I like
item
to
that I
trim
wanted.
hedges.
Yes, we like to do that. Look through her eyes, kid. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I wonder how you look. I do have to do that now that you reminded me again. Are you following me? I don't see anything through your eyes. Why don't I see anything? I need to maybe unequip this. Maybe I'll then see something through your eyes. I see nothing. Still. Why are you following me if you don't even see me? Oh. You see me. Why do you... Okay, so you do see me, but... Am I like a milkman to you? Is that what I look like? A huge freaking... Well, this is a little bit creepy, yes. I'm like with the milk bottle, creeping around. And I say that I don't have a milk, eh? But I still do. I'm just not telling you the truth whatsoever.
I like to trim hedges.
What about if I have this thing? I still look the same. You really want my milk that bad that you're just following all around? But yeah, we are a little bit creepy, milkman and big milkman. She was right to be worried. I would be worried too, for sure. I like to trim hedges too. Yeah, truly. Just slap her around a bit, that's not problematic at all. No. Who would have a problem with that? Surely. Jim. Don't follow me, I'm getting creeped out by you, because you're all the time just following me around. I wanna get out of here. Okay, got into this area.
Someday, the popularity of mobile phones will make my job obsolete.
Yes.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
I like to trim hedges.
It is a good day for that activity you mentioned. Please join me.
Yay. What
I
are
like
you
to trim
saying?
hedges.
Why don't you go do that then, somewhere else?
I am.
Come
I
work
don't-
on the phone lines with us. Come work on the phone lines with us.
Yes. But yeah, there's nothing there unless that I can see that I need, so... That's good.
Come
I
work on the
do
phone
need
lines
all of
with
these
us.
things though. So that's good. And then on
I'm
to
glad you are
here.
here to help me trim these hedges.
Yes, it's a very important work to do. To trim all the hedges. Very important. How else would we work as a society if
This
we
is my
wouldn't
job, to
trim
work
all
on
the...
phone lines.
Yes, absolutely.
When my husband drinks excessively, I may threaten him with this rolling pin, though we still love each other very much.
Yes, okay, rolling pin, Threatening husband with the rolling pin is good. You're creeping me out, little girl. Yeah. Why are you cutting her? Cheese. Yeah.
It is important not to use too much
Untrimmed
pressure when
hedges is
rolling out
basically
the
one
progress.
step from anarchy.
Over
I
time,
love these
my
guys.
husband
They are.
will desire me less sexually, but he will always enjoy my pies.
Yes, this is true. This is how it
Pies
works.
come in many flavors.
Yes, normally they do.
Pie crusts should be rolled outward from the center.
But so,
Pies are delicious.
do you all have a different husband, or
For
do
the
you
last
are
several
you all
years, I have
like?
relied on prescription medication to make it through the days.
Yes, good.
Rhubarb is a controversial pie variety.
Yes.
Though I do not receive a paycheck, I consider my homemaking to be my occupation.
Homemaking to
Children
be
and
here.
adults.
Children and adults. I mean, come on, the jokes. Yeah, the jokes are good.
Cherry
Yes,
is a
lady, it's
flavor
all
of
about
honey.
your pies. Yeah, he will
Apple
always
pies are
enjoy her
very
pies.
popular.
Major
This is
stream,
my
very
house,
much
and I am
indeed.
responsible
Very
for its
banned.
upkeep.
And now I want pie.
I
Rupert
am
pie
famous
is
for my
delicious.
pie-making abilities.
I don't personally care about pie
am
that
making a
much,
pie.
but they're good, of course.
For the last
I do have
several
some
years,
apple
I have
pie right
relied
now,
on
so-
prescription medication to make it through the days.
Hello. I didn't.
I'm glad
and
you are
adults
here
both
to
like
help
to
me
eat
trim these
pies.
hedges.
I like to trim hedges.
Why don't you go do that then, somewhere else?
Can
I'm
I?
just gonna walk through, okay?
This is my home, not Grand Central Station. Get out. Pie
But-
crusts should be rolled outward from the center.
But is it all of your home? As in,
Rhubarb is a
do you all
controversial
have
pie variety.
one and the same husband?
Pie
Because
crusts should be rolled outward
it's very
from the center.
interesting that you are all here, just like
Over time,
hanging
my
about and
husband
all.
will desire me less sexually, but he will always enjoy my pies.
Yes, that's good.
This
Okay.
rolling pin is a tool I use to.
I guess we're
I like
gonna
these
be needing to
hedges.
come back
I'm
here
glad you're
later.
here to help me trim these hedges.
Yes, I'm glad to. Really glad.
I can listen to any phone conversation
Yeah,
that I
you have
want,
nice
but
teeth.
do not
Yeah,
because of
those
my
are
sense of
actually very
professional
nice teeth,
responsibility.
Twistineck. Very nice.
Testing, testing. One,
It's
two,
interesting to
three.
think how this reflects the guard's real life, like what
Operator.
his experiences with people. It is an interesting
I've been climbing
question for
telephone
sure.
poles.
Is Rupert just controversial ingredient? Damn, it has been a long
Someday,
while
the
I had that.
popularity of mobile phones will make
apparently.
my job obsolete.
Meat pies is the traditional Australian snack.
Hello.
Interesting. God
I am
damn it,
fixing
Jim.
the telephone lines.
I didn't realize how much I missed
you
them
hear me?
until I was at pie truck out the
I
front
have
of
a
the
special phone.
work. Oh, hello, Blaine the Jaguar, and welcome to stream for you
Is there
too.
anyone
Hopefully
on
you
the
have
line?
had a good week and weekend. And welcome to some Psychonauts, even though I also chat a lot. Oh, creepy girl. Don't follow me, I'm a creep, and you're a creep. We are all creeps. That's what this thing has been teaching me. That we are all creeps.
We work in the sewer.
Sewer?
Feces.
Feces.
Sewers are full of rats.
Yes, they generally speaking are, and that's not what I meant to do. I should have floated. I didn't then. But anyways, yes, hello Blaine. I sharpen my teeth often, you know. And yes, feces was very interesting. Non-creepy individual, and yes, no. Let's just try to actually get here again. It's sometimes harder to try to aim at this very location, but it depends. There's one more. There we go. I don't think I entered this house yet, so we need to do that.
Human waste.
Sewers carry human waste. That is extremely surprising discovery, is it not? Doesn't seem that this house has any weakness. I am disappointed. Why? No weakness for me.
Though I often smell of excrement, I deserve your respect because I provide a valuable service.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
The sewers are not safe for civilians, and they smell very bad. There are no documented cases of alligators found alive. The most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France. Due to illegal
Paris,
disposal of
France,
hazardous
eh?
materials, sewer
I don't think
odors
we have
often
anyone from
permeate
Paris
areas.
though, so can't really go and get any confirmation about that, which is kind of unfortunate, but guess can't be helped.
I like to trim hedges. I like to trim hedges.
Why don't you go do that then, somewhere else?
Plumbers deserve respect. Yes. I cannot live in a world with rat-infested
The sewer
sewers.
is very important, and we are responsible
Dear
for
sir,
its
I
upkeep.
find your house pigment deficient.
We
Yes.
work in the sewer.
That's how you use that. Good job, people.
The sewer
You
carries
should get it
human
checked.
waste.
Much respect to plumbers, for sure,
This
Weez.
job is unsavory, but it must be performed by someone.
I wanna go into that sewer though.
The sewer carries
Also-
human waste.
Well, at some point, mayhap I am able to do such a thing. Well, back. Or back. That's the wrong thing to do. Can I use this to you? Yeah, I can. The camera sees me normally at the very least. It's good to know. I need you.
Got it. This hat box needs a hat box tag.
Okay, I don't have that yet, so I need to find that also from someplace or another, wherever that may be. Well, get destroyed then. Hey, yeah, there's actually a figment in this house. I'm happy with that. Paris sewers are famously terrifying, but maybe that's not true anymore. Maybe, maybe not. It's a very good question. Plumbing theft faces like there is no tomorrow. Yes, it's very interesting. Respect for plumbers is somewhat tempered by their exorbitant pricing. I like their synchronized face plumbing. It is good. It is good. If you're doing some plumbing, you have to do it in sync. For sure. Definitely. Okay. Let me just come and get these, though it seems like there's something more on there too, question mark. And of course these things. And yeah, there is another house here. Is this somewhere I should be going now, or should I come here later? Because there's still more to that street too. I don't know. It's very difficult to tell, in all honesty. Very difficult to tell. So many places to go. Hello, girl.
Ow! I'm only trying to make money for our organization, sir.
Why? Why? Why do you have to follow
Excuse
me?
me, but I'm looking for the milkman.
Stop talking to me. You're going to get me in trouble.
But why do you follow me then, girls? You're troubling me. Very much indeed, troubling. You're very troublesome. Doesn't seem that this place has anything interesting, unfortunately. New Olympic sport, maybe it should be. It looks kind of creepy how your claw just grabs the little girls. Yes, if you say so. I don't think it's creepy at all. It's completely 100% normal thing to do. Hey, car. Give me something important. No, that was not the important stuff that I craved for. Which makes me very saddened. Well, more figments of my imaginations all coming up. That's very good and useful, and then I managed to drop from that. That's the only annoying thing when I like to use this levitation thingy, and then that all happens. Very saddening indeed. There is some bigger area here. Let's just check this before going into that other area then.
Why, God? Why?
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
What do you
Sorry,
even
we
have?
widows are busy grieving in here.
Oh.
I wished my loved one had remembered
Oh.
to indicate me as the beneficiary of his 401k plan.
That's all that the widows want, you know. That
I do
is
not know
very...
whether to remarry or to remain loyal to my loved one.
No, at least you are considering
I'm a
remaining
sad
loyal,
widow.
I guess. Yes, sad widow.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You would probably be a lot
I wish my
happier
loved
though.
one was
Yes,
not
with
dead,
that.
but alive.
And or giving you the money, eh?
The dead people are underground, and I have
Widows,
bought flowers
yes.
because I am sad.
It's pre-Me Too game design. Yes, totally.
These flowers are a token of my remembrance for my loved one.
Just us humor darkly.
I am sad
I'm very sad too. Especially
now and grieving.
so many
I am a
figments.
sad widow.
So many figments of my imaginations about here. Hey, back.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
Okay, another tag. At least I know that there's a backpack or thingy here to wait for me. Hey, that's a vault that I need to capture. Come back here. Thank you very much. Point fired again. A memory. Is he playing a mandolin? I'm not sure. They went full on with this level and it's parody of the real life. Yes, you can remarry and stay loyal. Come on, get to modern age creepy videos. In a way, it kind of reminds me of a South Park, but without all the cursing. Sort of. Okay, Point Cooper. Cooper, are you ready? You are there, working happily as a guard. Yes, still working. Then, what is that? Did he have a camera inside a basket or something? Or, I'm not quite sure what that means. Maybe someone can enlighten me. But he got fired, so he's very, very, very unhappy about that. Oh, okay, and then he wants to go and burn the place down, eh? Drunk. Yes, very happy. Well, I guess we share something in common with him then. We like to set things in fire too. So, and he did talk about flames returning when we tried to burn him, so that's good. And then going into mental institution, that's a nice ending. Very nice ending for that story. Okay. I guess I can use this a little bit. Astral projection level restored. That's good. Well, I checked this area out. Let's go back to where we tried to be just a moment ago. Hopefully, anyways. even if this car was full of sadness and emptiness for me. Okay. Did I not go here yet? I don't think I did, but did I get everything that I wanted in here then or not? Like, now I'm starting to get confused. Did I get everything I wanted? Especially when you look into there and you see more houses that just are kind of upside down. And all. Oh, I wasn't here for sure, Riz. I guess I tried to jump back into here and then I didn't. This is one of those stacks that I needed for sure, Riz, though. So that's good. However, I think I won't be going and getting that yet. This place is really disorientating. It is a little bit of a disorientating place for sure is. Unless I got you guys' help, right? I need a cobweb duster. Well, I guess I can go and pick this up first while I'm at it. Okay, is that all the things? It seems like it is all the things. Then just the duster. Then grab that. Get out of that. Destroy. There was at least some pigment around here, yes. Good. Still haven't gotten any new items for us, however, which is kind of sad. Okay, you'll have a lot of backtracking meetings. Help. Help? Oh gosh, yes, sure. Okay, you guys don't want to help me? Fine. Well, Flame sounds like he knows what he's doing. We'll try our best. Yes, Flame to the rescue, okay. Blaine says, I love Medal. I've never played this game, but I've heard many mixed opinions about it. I've enjoyed it, at least myself, but there is a lot of collecting if you're a completionist like me and want to collect everything. And yeah, it's a well-written thing for sure. Flame Rosie points out that Visa just finished the game recently, so he knows quite a lot too. He did finish the game just recently. However, of course, I don't think Visa exactly is as completionist as I am. At least. So he doesn't try to go and collect all of these figments, I could assume. That I am collecting everywhere and everywhere.
Ow!
Don't whisper.
I'm only trying to make money for our organization, sir.
Yes, yes.
Excuse me, but
Don't
I'm looking
whisper
for the
about
milkman.
me.
Stop talking.
Yes, yes, stop talking to you. I just would like you wouldn't whisper about me. I can hear you whispering, you know? So, come on. That's not really nice thing to do. Just whisper. You know that she's whispering about us anyways. Like, clearly. You weren't whispering before. So... fine, I'll go into here then instead. Let's do stuff. I was slightly speeding through it, not speed running, but still. He's looking angrily at Kide, who's bullying little kids. For shame, Kide, for shame. Well, she's bullying me, you know. She's bullying me because she is, whispering behind my back. It's not very respectful. Besides, I'm not trying to use my cobweb duster against her. I just happen to have it equipped, so it's very sad. I shouldn't be doing that, I know. I 100% agree, but also they wouldn't have to be whispering about me and looking at me everywhere. Psy power upgrade earned. Advanced invisibility. Invisibility lasts twice as long. Well, hey, that's nice enough. So we're at level 60 now. Pretty high level. But yes, I know, for shame, I should do better. I should do way better.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Stop. This is a restricted area.
Can I go invisible? 8337, okay, good to know, thank you. 8337. 8337. Granted. Thank you. Yay. No need for restrictions whatsoever. Why should there be restrictions like that around in here? Yay, I can open you at least. That will definitely fly in court. I just had it equipped. Honest, I didn't do it. Yeah, it just does it automatically, you know. Yes, they were whispering. The court will understand. Yes, or just put you in the crazy house. No, maybe that would be the right place, considering this place we are here too. Imaginary girls whispering about you. No court would convict. Yes. Besides, they're just invisible or imaginary girls too, so it's not like they actually exist. So who am I teasing? I'm teasing my own imaginations. So I don't think that's that big of a deal, in all honesty. Okay. I don't understand. I'm trying to grab that. Okay. Okay. Not really sure what this is. That's the problem. I'm not quite understanding it. Maybe I need to be going invisible. This is very confusing. Is this how it's supposed to look like? I guess so. I can't get back anymore at the very least. So if it isn't supposed to look like that, then I'm not sure. Okay, we have almost all the powers from here. Is this all the powers? Question mark. Let's put you into here then, I guess, because we can't really be shooting around here anyways. Okay. Whoa, that's true. It's all inside of the mind. I forgot. Well then, go all the way then. Dark ethics. Well, someone else's imagination, yes. Let's not go all the way, anyway. I meant, cut their head off with your cutting thingy, That's a good plan. What? Or maybe I need to look through your eyes. Oh, that's what I need to do. Let's just try to actually get somewhere. I'm not really sure where we're going, but it's definitely to the toilet, question mark. There definitely seems to be something.
Sewers.
Ah, sewers work, yes. Can we use it here?
I work in the sewers.
Not exactly. Is there something else I need here? All these footsteps that we can see too. Oh, might be the plumbing thing is the only thing that we can really get into here. Or get here. Well, making our way back. Slowly but surely. There's the staircase. Back up. That was pretty good protection though. Take the sewers to the book depository. Alrighty. Well, I have to do this clever curl. Pretty clever. It is very clever, for sure is. Gosh, you understood the camera thing so much faster than me. Well, there's not a lot of options to go with it. I first think that do I need the invisibility, do I need to hit him, but then you just use the ability that you actually got, and then it's pretty clear. 1,000 apologies, Flame. I didn't know you do that. In that case, that she can go all the way. Don't need to worry about your feelings. Okay. That's a pretty tame this. I have you know that I play on the bones of my enemies. As Kiretta that's what I learned yesterday. Oh yes, I remember, Flame Rouge. I remember. You do indeed play with the bones of your enemies. And you even got some extra bones for yourself. After all, just recently, so it was very good. Oh. What? Why? That was kind of sudden. Okay. I maybe I can use this actually. I'm not sure if I need this here, but I kind of am tempted to at least give it a go. I didn't expect that though. Flame promised to play Bong Xylophone in our band. Yes, indeed. I trust you've been practicing on the xylophone, Flame. Yep. I sure did. I'm getting there, Diana. Good, Flame Rush. Good. That will be perfect. And on that note, I decided to buy a harp. Oh, lovely. I assume that was on Friday, though. On Friday. I know it's hard to remember that days exist even when Kida's not streaming. Yeah. And no, I can't learn any normal instrument. Harp? Well, hey. It's a good instrument. A harp. Okay, let's see if I can actually do this thing. Eek. Can I just hit you? It seems like I can. Okay, you disappeared. I'm not sure if I actually should be using this most, considering there could be other ways to do this, but hey. Okay. I'm not sure what that exactly meant, but I guess we'll figure out later. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go close to you. Well, I didn't know for sure, so I tried that out nonetheless. So okay, shooting is better option in general. Ow. Annoying hands. However, you're like one of Mila's nightmares. I think it was Mila name. Anyways. I kind of feel that I would need to use these somehow to attack that guy, but did I have some ability like
You
that?
feed them some of their own medicine.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Attacks and try to put them to the...
I was trying to listen to that guy. But yeah, I was getting into that idea, but I was just thinking that what ability could actually help me then the most? Well, of course, this thing. That's the thing. I need to use this one. But I didn't remember I got into the right idea, but just a little bit later than should have, basically. So, we just equip that. That will help me. Well, live and learn, or actually like fail and learn, more or less. But I think I got it. Yeah, Mila had those things locked up because she was in control of her nightmares, yep. Harp, huh? That's kind of awesome actually. Yeah, I would like to play harp. What could possibly be more eccentric than a didgeridoo? Ordering it tomorrow. Well, I wanna hear you play harp someday and didgeridoo. It would be even more amazing if you play them both at the same time. And yes, days just go by. Sorry. Learning not to get eaten by lava monsters the hard way. Yeah, well, next time. I'm pretty curious to learn it. I don't play any string instruments so far. Respawn and learn. Good luck. You'll have to play for us if it goes well. Yeah, totally. Much impresso. Yes, spot on analysis. But I didn't know if this would be, just generally speaking, always like a nightmare. But they are basically just a nightmare, so... I would like to get you down. That was better avoiding. Okay, telekinesis. We haven't used this for such a long time that it takes me a while to actually try to do it. We have hardly used this type of a thing at all. Well, hey, that actually killed it, I guess. Yay, restored. And we can get out of here. Hey, that worked relatively well. It just took me a moment to realize or understand again how the telekinesis actually worked. Don't all whisper about me, please. My good sir. Hey, this is something else we need. Oh, watering can. Where would I need a watering can? I wonder, where exactly will I be needing this thing? Well, there's at least a tree I need from here. Then, is there something else over here somewhere? Unless there's this thing here. More projection level thingy. This is good. And that thing, that thing. Can I actually climb this thing? This, like, flag? Is there any reason to climb it? Probably not. Doesn't really seem like there is any reason to climb it. Just have to wonder about it. Oh, the cameras. Did I visit inside this house? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I'm sure I did. I guess that's all that was in this specific location, however. So then we would need to go back. However, here, of course, I haven't been yet. So let's go into here. Whatever is in here. Well, seems to be quite a big place. Okay. Very maze-like.
I'm watering.
Yeah. Water the freaking... Hey, that's a wetter. Sometimes they can use clairvoyance on an object to see from the point of view of the owner. Oh. Just hold the item in your hand and use the clairvoyance power. Items that have a strong clairvoyance reaction will appear with a special aura in your inventory like this. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we can try to see where the crow is going and all that. Interesting. I like that. Oops. Not the thing that I wanted there. I want this thing in there, just in case I happen to need it. And then you can indeed be in the E. Yes, good. Let's go and do that then. After I read a little bit again what all you had already said. Now that you know how the fire nightmare looks, you might want to stop burning every single person you meet. You pyromaniac, you. But we are pyromaniacs. Can we really help it? Yeah, telekinesis is not extremely easy since we don't play all the time. Yeah, definitely it's a little bit hard to get into crabs with always. For sure is. Interesting. What use is this? Maybe it's no use at the moment. Maybe you return there and maybe there will be more use. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see. No, you just show me this picture. For some reason or another. Interesting. That is one of the items that we need. That is the one for the graveyard. So... we definitely need that sorrow flower, so to speak. Okay, well, not really sure what I do with this info yet. Like, I could guess that there's some way... Oh, okay. Now I get it. We can open that gate, and since this gate is also open... I was thinking that maybe I actually should be opening that gate, and so that was it. Pretty easy
I am a
in the
grieving
end.
widow.
Yes, totally. Grieving widow. The one thing that we still need is the one where they cook. I guess that's all though, from this specific area. I think. I was thinking that maybe by going and opening that gate we can actually change something that we can see from that picture, and so it was. Luckily enough. I don't think I see any other figments here though. Or anything of a like. However, I do feel that I want to go and check through this area. Just in case there's something we are missing. No. Just you had to do that. Nice job, thank you. Maybe that's just a hint for the camera puzzle, which would have been nice for some people. Why does it have to be a widow though? Why can't it be a widower? And one life lost, yes. Life lost because of it being way too quick to then go and do like everything like that. But at least we should have everything otherwise, so... Yeah, it was this way. It's just that I like to use this, and it can sometimes be very dangerous thing to use. Very dangerous thing to use. Hey, that's a watering can. We actually have that. Just check if there's anything here. I kind of doubt it. It feels like this is the end of the world type of place. Ooh, there is a figment. I was thinking that you were trying to hide a figment from me. How dare you? Okay. Just levitate. Don't take the ball. Okay, good. It's just a good hiding place all the way over here. Where the world ends. And another begins. Up. Well, life lost. Yeah, this is safe. 100% safe. 100% safe. But that's my problem. I always fall in some silly situations or places where I shouldn't be falling. But, oh well. At least I'm trying. I kind of feel that I have to go and try to check also if there's something on top here, but I don't think there actually is. At least it doesn't seem like that we can even jump that high, really. That could be a possibility. But still, I'm kind of glad about that information. When I just want to be making sure. Okay, let's just get into here. Try to get into this direction then, on the other hand. It's hard to keep track though if you have for sure been in some places or not.
I enjoy watering.
Well, that's the graveyard, so I should have been over there. Good.
Water is important.
Yes, it's
I'm just gonna
extremely
walk
important.
through, okay?
Unless you have water for my plants, then we have no use for you in here.
No use for us. Sniff, sniff. So harsh.
Plants need to have water poured on them because they have no hands to hold glasses of water.
Uh-huh. Yeah, totally.
Enjoy watering.
Good. Good that
Without
you enjoy
water, these
watering.
plants would die.
Mm-hmm.
I am watering.
Why does it have to be a widow, though? Why can't it be a widower? It's the one that I already read. Did we even get everything into Languishapolis? All for one figment. Or whatever that place was called. I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure. So, I think I did, though. We just got the message for such a short time. So we can go and check it, okay, of course, later on, but I think I got all from there. Let's see actually how much we got from here at the moment. I do think we have done a pretty good progress, and we have 149 out of 165, all the cobwebs, 1 out of 2 vaults, so vault is somewhere, and then 3 packs. And we have already 2 tags for those, at least packs. Then that tag I still need from some place or another. But pretty good progress, especially with the figments. Plants with hands for water glasses. Now that's scary. We can check it by using the little monster that makes bubbles. Yeah, but I don't want to be using it right now. We can check it after we get through this area, so to speak.
Plants to water them.
Totally. You have too many items to fit on one page. You see to see the rest of your items. That's a problem. I don't know exactly even how to do that then. I don't see how it actually moves into another area with using the C button. Watering can. How do I get to the watering can now? Like, there's the arrow on this side, but C button doesn't, for me at least, do anything. So what am I supposed to exactly do? Question mark. What's the button to do that? Question mark. I don't understand. Can I see controls? Bindings. Jump, attack. Float. Side powers. Inventory menu. Inventory for those. First person view. Journal. Stats. Look up. Look down. Don't. Or is it? Why are these choice? Do I need to use these for something? I don't know. I'm just gonna make sure that they are at least somewhere in here, I guess. These are still double V's. Yes, good. So that might be okay. Though actually that's a controller, so that doesn't work. Left and right. Just in case that somehow would help me. Because C is already used for this. C and or Zeta and the number 2 are almost the same things too. Nice design, I gotta say. Okay. We can check it by using the little monster that makes bubbles, yeah, before later on then that thingy, but nice design. That just does that thing. Basically does the same. I don't
these plants would die.
Quite understand, however, how I'm supposed to do this. How did you do this with Sineko? Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't try to get into all of these places. I don't know. But it doesn't, for me, seem like a very easy thing for me to exactly press it so that I can see all the other items.
I work in the sewers.
Like, I can get this. Sure is. But when I want the other items. Zeta isn't doing anything for me though. No, page 2. So it is a 2, it's not a Zeta. That's the thing. I talked to you that the Zeta button and the 2 here look almost the same. And that's the problem. It's a freaking second button that I need to press, not C. So that's the issue. No?
Plants would die.
At least I got it now, I guess.
I'm watering.
Me too. Perhaps we can swap watering tips.
Totally. I don't know if that's a thing.
That is a fine watering can.
Thanks.
May I ask how much you paid for it? That is a fine watering can. May I ask how much you paid for it?
Nada. Nothing at all. It is a very fine water can indeed. You don't say. By the way, how do you see me?
It is a fine watering can. May I ask how much you paid for it?
We are a nice little lady with watering can. That's nice. We are a lady with watering can.
It is a fine watering can on the plants
It is.
to water. May I ask how much you paid
Hey,
for it?
yay, we got this one. Yep, now we can be making pie too. So now we can be happy campers. Well, you'll be going from one mind to another, so I don't think there will be a fitting moment since you'll have to go to the collective consciousness on your own volition. Yeah. But I wanna clear this area first before thinking of... Did I clear that area or not? That way I feel it's fitting. I wanna be here first. On the other hand, you can swap tips, guys. Who would thunk? Aren't you cute? Yes, we were very cute. Very, very cute. Figment. Figment is mine. All mine. Okay, I need this though. As in, the stabbable thing.
That is a fine watering can. May I ask how much you paid for it?
Lots. I paid a lot. Just like you should for a good watering can. Could I still already get you, or could I not
This
get you
hat
yet?
box needs a hat box tag.
I couldn't get you yet. Was this the house with the... No, these were not the cooking ladies. It's the question, where were the cooking ladies? I think they were probably on the other side then. Other side as in here. I think they might have been here nonetheless somewhere in one of these houses. I just don't remember for sure where, so... we gotta see. Not here. Fine enough. I just don't remember which house it might have been. the house or the exact house in something like this. That okay, where were the baking people? It's not exactly something that is that easy to remember. Not here. I couldn't see that from that angle. I didn't see that at all, which is very annoying. Now we have 1 life. Oh, that's good. Very
Rats
good.
need to have water poured on them because they have no hands to hold glasses of water.
Was it? It couldn't have been before. I'm very sure it wasn't
Human
before.
waste.
So then it would have to be somewhere over there, though. And yeah, 1 life. Now, which house was that? Yeah, indeed. 1 life Iron Man from here. I don't know how it works with 1 life. I guess I should save, just in case. Because if we die again, then if it actually goes and indeed says that dead, though, then yeah. That could probably be a little bit of an issue. That's also a problem when you can crash into that. No. Let's check this house at least still. It's not this house. I was thinking it shouldn't be here, but I don't remember it having been earlier than the Plumbers. But, good question then. Where was it? Was it in here somewhere? But no, this is the same road. So was it before the Plumbers? I guess it was, yeah, I remember. It was before the Plumbers, wasn't it? Because there was that one place where I already went with... what was it that I got before for that purpose? It was the...
The sewer is very important, and we are responsible for its
So
upkeep.
difficult to see sometimes. But I needed some item here to get into the house. There. And then inside that house, yeah, the hedge thing is.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
I still got nothing for you, but on the
I
other
can
hand,
listen
you
to
don't
any
have
phone
anything
conversation
there.
that I want.
So it was in this house, I'm pretty sure of that.
But do not, because of my sense of professional responsibility, help me trim these hedges.
Yep, this is the right place. Good. Just always the question that you have to be thinking about what was the case.
I am making a pie.
I hope you are not trying to steal my husband, tramp.
But there's also
I am
others
famous for
here.
my pie
But
making
you're
abilities.
just like
Hello,
women
welcome
always
to my
are,
house.
aren't ya?
Please stay and make pie. My stories are about to come on.
But now you're done. Let's please and stay and make pie.
Pies
Yes.
are delicious.
Yes, pies are
I am making
delicious.
a pie.
Please don't be a tramp who is
Hello,
trying to steal my
welcome
husband.
to my house. Please stay and make pie. My
Yeah,
stories
tramp.
are about to come on.
Would you rage quit if that happened, Kire? Nah, of course not. Falling down
It
is
is
the most
important not
frustrating
to
thing
use
here,
too
I
much
think.
pressure
Yeah,
when
I
rolling
do
out a
think
pie
so.
crust.
But you can fly. Damn it, bye.
I am making a pie.
I hope you are not trying to steal my husband, tramp.
That is so good.
Come with us.
No, I didn't want to go there. I
What
tried
is the
to just...
purpose of the goggles?
Oh,
Who
that's
is the
so
milkman?
annoying.
Who are you? What did the rainbow squirt tell you? Where did you get the red sign?
I
What
didn't
happened
try to
inside
do that.
house?
I wanted to see myself through their eyes. That's the thing. Or is it indeed the case that you can't go lower? I don't know. I wanted to see through their eyes. That's the thing. I just wanted to see how they would look at me when I had that item in hand.
I
But
am making a pie.
then I accidentally, so to speak, go and walk a little bit into the wrong direction to a door.
Feces.
I was wanting to look
Though
into
I
my
often
animation,
smell of excrement,
indeed.
I deserve your
You
respect
were
because
doing
I
the same
provide a
thing that
valuable
those guys
service.
did with the rolling pin.
There are no documented cases of
Housewife
alligators
arrested
found
by
alive in
gardeners.
sewers.
Yes, we were indeed a housewife because there's no
Sewers
way
are
to
full
exit
of
from that
rats.
house ever again. Then she just wants
The
to be
most pleasant
emphasize
sewers
the
can be found
jerks.
in Paris, France.
No, we are a
Though I
very
often
pretty
smell of
housewife. Yes.
excrement, I deserve your respect because I provide a valuable service. This job is unsavory, but it must be performed by someone.
Oh, we are actually using that as an idle animation. Is all the other items also used in the idle animation at some point or another? That's something I gotta see.
Carries human waste.
That's
I need to
good.
prevent blockages, and this device is
That's good.
I
Can
like
we
it
do
in
something
edges.
with this? Do we use this one as well?
Alligators found alive in sewers. Due to illegal disposal of hazardous materials,
Good.
sewer water is
We do use all of this.
I am a grieving widow.
What about this one?
feces. We work in the sewer. This job is unsavory.
Just holding
but must
it.
be performed by
Very
someone.
sad. Show me. We are indeed a grieving widow.
Feces.
And feces, yes. Don't
I need to
approach
remove
me.
blockages, and this device is one of
Don't
my
do
tools.
that. I don't like it when things approach me when I'm not wanting to be approached. That's usually the thing with me.
I work in the
Disposal of
sewers.
hazardous materials, sewer water is often highly radioactive.
I wait for this setting. I wanna see this.
Though I often smell of excrement, I
That's
deserve
not
your
the same
respect
thing.
because I
I'm
provide a
disappointed,
valuable
Raz.
service.
I'm disappointed. That's not what
There
they
are
are
no
doing.
documented cases
At
of
all.
alligators found
At
alive in
all.
sewers. The sewer
What?
is very important, and we are responsible for its upkeep.
What am I looking
We work
into?
in the
Who is
sewer.
looking into me? Is
I
it
am
again
a
the
waste
girl?
management
Or is
technician.
it you? Okay, this thing also
The
sees
most
us
pleasant
as the
sewers can be
milkman.
found in
Good thing.
Paris, France.
You, on the other hand, see us as
sewer
just as a
carries
plumber.
human waste.
Good. Happy plumber. Don't do that.
Sewers are full of rats.
Mailbox. Yes, full of rats.
This job is unsavory.
Very
Must be
unfortunate
performed by
though.
someone.
That looks kind of naughty, but that's just me being me. That pin rolling animation. Hmm.
Sewers.
This game plus the fever is an interesting combo.
The sewer is very important.
Yeah, I can believe that. I hope the fever goes away soon though, Tayunta. The page to number 2. What about the action with this thing then?
Feces.
I kind of don't want to be standing next to these guys when they just all the time talk about feces.
I am a waste management
Well, we
technician.
used it a little bit.
Due to illegal disposal of hazardous materials, sewer water is often highly
What do you do?
radioactive.
Oh, that's good. That you're using that
I need to
correctly.
prevent
That's good.
blockages, and this device is one
Yeah,
of my
that's
tools.
definitely better. It really would be horrible if people actually always got closer when you your back was turned to them. Yeah, that would be absolutely horrible. That would be like a nightmare, Satan. Then absolutely like a nightmare.
Service.
Yeah. Cute Pesserong. My thoughts exactly.
To prevent
Yeah,
blockages, and this
100%.
device is one of my
That
tools.
it ain't too bad. It's just that I have very rarely get sick. Also, the novelty is getting you the cut here.
This job is unsavory.
So nice,
Must be
very nice.
performed by someone.
Yeah.
Due to illegal disposal of hazardous materials,
So-
sewer water is often highly radioactive.
So I can't exactly enter that area. I need to go to the sewers to be able to get to that place, I assume. But I can go into there to loot stuff, so to speak.
I
So
am a
that's
grieving widow.
what I'm gonna do.
Ah, I see that you are grieving. I will give you your space.
Thanks. Though you are kind of just like playing with that like an air guitar, so I'm not sure how much you are
I wish
exactly
my loved one
grieving.
had remembered to indicate me as the beneficiary of his for.
I am a grieving widow.
I am your sister in grief.
Sister in grief, good. But you're playing golf with that thing. That's
I wished my loved one had remembered to indicate me as the beneficiary of his 401k
Uh-huh.
plan.
yeah, totally. 100%. I believe you. 100%. As in, I don't really very much. The back was somewhere back here that we can at least open one. The one problem is, however, that there's still one tag that I haven't found, but I have found the back, but I haven't found the tag for that back. So, I don't know, where would I have missed that? Or can I find it in the sewers? That's always, of course, a possibility. I guess I would have to hope for that to be the reality of it.
I see that you are grieving. I will give
How
you
many figments are missing? I need 5 more figments, no cobwebs, 1 vault, 2 backpacks. So, this one is the problem. I don't have the tag. I know where this thing is. Or at least used to know. I'm not sure if I would find the way into there right now then. And it's been a while. But, general. I should be able to know where it is.
I see that you agree.
Well, I guess
give you
the
your space.
plumbing is the only thing that we need to do right now. Yeah, the back is right here next to the sewer, so that's kind of good.
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
It's so scared of us. So scared. But we don't have additional items. We have used up all our items, for sure is. So, not exactly anything that we can do with that.
I work
Anyway,
in the
this.
sewers.
What do you guys say? So he was playing an orchid. Yes, orchid. Playing with that. The inner lens is powerful with this, guys. That's how you should act while on the funeral. Absolutely, that's the best way to act. Very respectful. Imagine how much more fun funerals would be. One can dream. Totally. I'd want my funeral to have people act that way. Some of them at least. I'm still grieving after my deceased orchid. Rest in peace, dead by cat. That is very sad. Well, on the other hand, the cat can be happier at the very least. Okay. Let's
Hello, sewer worker. I think I met you at the union meeting.
oh, totally.
I work in the sewers.
As do I. We must stick together against those who would judge us.
Absolutely.
They got Freddy. Poor Freddy. He was such a good secret agent. I mean, assassin. Who is shooting at us?
What are you guys doing? I don't have a
Found
weapon
on
like that.
rooftops, in clock towers and book depositories.
Find the milkman, eh?
It's clean. I am found on rooftops, in clock towers and book depositories.
Okay. Alrighty.
I am an assassin.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Ha ha. Do you not realize that we are deadly assassins? Are you not afraid?
I guess we can't exactly do anything else than try to maybe shoot death? Question mark?
I like to shoot.
There's figments there that I would like to get. Or maybe I can use the invisibility. Or maybe I can use the Q. I don't know. If they're shooting a lot, maybe I can just use the Q to stop their bullets. Or, as in, make them shoot themselves. Possibility. Let's just do a little save. Just in case.
I am in charge of assassinating important
Or would
figures.
you bring people to starve and die on an orchid grave? That's meta. What did you say? What kind of flowers would you bring to the grave on an orchid? That is a good question, though. Depends which flowers are mortal enemies of orchids. Oh yes, a nice arrangement of corpses would be lovely. Yeah, that would sound good.
Clean.
Well, it's a good question. Also, telephone man, who are weightlifting clearly.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Please stay back. There is a severe electrocution danger.
Totally.
Adjustments need to be made when firing in the wind.
Hmm.
I am an assassin.
I think I
Sometimes I
cannot
work for the
find
government.
anything to exactly do otherwise with this, so either it's invisibility or it is using Q, I would assume.
Stop. This is a restricted area. Assassins and their invited guests only.
That sniper is there.
I am in charge of assassinating
Interesting.
important figures. This is my gun.
He's shooting, definitely from there, from time to time, this guy's that sniper guy. So that's good to know. I guess I would like to have the invisibility here as the ready. Okay, then just this button. Also, I'm not sure if I can shoot them.
And do that, tough guy.
Why don't you come here and do that, tough guy?
Why don't you come in here and do that, tough guy? Stop. This is a restricted area. Assassins and their invited guests only. Come with us. Who is the milkman? What is the purpose of the goggles?
So is
Who
it
do you
just
work
the invisibility definitely did not work, however.
for? I do not kill out of passion, but, for money.
But
I am
what
an
would be
assassin.
the thing that would actually then
I am
100%
found on
work?
rooftops, in
Oh,
clock towers, and book depositories.
can I somehow do this
I am in
to
charge
that
of assassinating
sniper?
important figures.
I don't know. Could I? Can I kill one of these and take their gun?
Adjustments need to be
A lot of
made when
questions
firing in the wind.
that I have in mind. A lot of questions.
My motivations are clear only to myself. I am found on rooftops.
I
in
would
clock
love to
towers,
use
and
that
book
sniper.
depositories. Stop. This is a restricted area.
I would love to use that sniper.
Stop. This is a restricted area. Stop. Come with us.
Okay, so maybe the thing is
What
just
is the
that I
mission
need to
of the
indeed
milkman?
avoid all
What
of
is the
these.
purpose of the
That
goggles?
if I
Who is the
avoid
milkman?
them, then, because I did get quite far, the thing is that
I like
that
to
guy
shoot
just
people.
got to me. Yeah,
My
that
time
might
is
be
up.
the case.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
I
Assassins
want a
and
figment.
invited guests only. Come with us.
Ouch. Stop, it's cats. Ooh. Oh yeah, this would happen in this sort of a case.
You're part of it. Stay away.
Then we would just need to go into there kind of like again. Which I guess we can just do. It's fine. Though on the other hand, we have to go all the way into there, don't we? Should I load or not?
Those eggheads in their ivory
I got
tower
the right
to
idea
keep
there.
down the
But
biggest conspiracy
it's
of
just that
all.
partially when I'm trying to get all the figments and
Get off of
everything.
me.
And stop. Go with the name,
The
Gide. You
rodeo
need an
clown
item,
cartel,
obviously.
in conjunction with Psycho what's-its are doing
On the other
dirty
hand,
work
you
of
can go and
taking
try to go
the
through
High
without
Tower.
having that item.
And who wins? Them. Who loses?
I know if there's
The
one
AM
thing that is
tenderizer.
scared
And
on the
sure as
internet,
nose
it's
on my
cats.
face, I am sure they have been fixing oil
Dangerous
prices
sentiments on the
because
internet,
I-
very
they
much so.
sold their
Orchids
soul
are kept
to the
alive and
Pelicans.
not killed unless by cats, so human corpses wouldn't make sense. I'm hesitant to say it
Ignore it,
now, but
Peter.
cats would make more sense.
The yellow
You
Lizard
angered
Man
the internet with that, Sarah. Yes, for sure is.
assassinated.
I guess I can load, so I can try it again. It's not like it matters that much. Secret. Scared.
My gun is clean. I am found.
Of course, so I can try just a lot of different items. But,
Rooftops in clock towers.
unless I
and book
indeed would need to
depositories.
find this, but I thought that I looked through everything, like if I'm now
My
listening to
motivations
Blame
are clear.
Rushi.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
We have no use for road work here.
No road work need. I guess I can try everything for fun of
I am a
it.
grieving widow. I am a grieving widow.
I am sorry for your loss. Stop. This is a restricted area.
Not too surprising.
I am making a
found on
pie.
rooftops in clock towers.
I am making a pie.
I hope it is rhubarb pie because that is my favorite.
Absolutely.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
I work in the sewers.
Stop. This is a
I work in the sewers.
gross. I do not kill other Josh and must for money. I would never let you date my daughter.
I would never let you date my daughter. Oh no.
In charge of
That's sad.
assassinating important figure.
I work in the sewers.
Oh dear.
Gross. What a terrible job that must be. I would never let you date my
Subidingless,
daughter.
how can the movement of one letter change the word so much? So it is though, Jin Jin, so it is. You can do something of the cemetery, just a hint. As in maybe I can actually get
This is
into
my
that
gun.
place. I thought that, well, I guess that's the problem. My idea was that I needed to
sewer
get
is
into the,
I am a grieving widow.
that I would need to get
I see that you are grieving.
into this
I will give
location
you your
through the
space.
sewers, but maybe I need to indeed do something else. Maybe I could try to burn this.
The vines are too thick.
These
They won't
flowers are a
break.
token of my remembrance. for
Okay,
my loved
well,
one.
that's the thing, because I was just like, okay, I can't enter that way, that I have to do something else, but then I just completely forgot it. And to be honest, that was about to work, in my honest opinion. It wasn't that far from working, I would say. Because if you look how far I basically got there. Like, if you
Why,
just
guy,
time with the
why?
sniper, well, I would still be interested to know exactly. And yeah, apparently, oh no, plumbers are not sexy. So at
I do
least,
not know whether to remarry
at least
or
that-
to remain loyal to my loved one.
yes, I don't know either.
I wished my loved one had
Yes!
remembered to indicate me as the
Burn.
beneficiary of his
Hope no one
401k
notices all this
plan.
fire.
They don't
I
seem to
am
care
sad.
much.
I am a sad widow.
Yeah. Book.
What were you doing in the cemetery? Are you a grieving widow? Where are your flowers? What did you find in the mausoleum? Who is the milkman?
Did I get the item? Question mark. Something happened.
That book you found was dynamite. Blows the whole thing wide open.
It does?
Yes, I knew it. I was completely wrong about everything, but now I've got it. That book came from the book depository. They must want to make us think that's where they want us to go. Because they think we'll think we know they know we know. So we won't go.
So I shouldn't go to the book depository?
Of course you're going to the book depository. Take the sewers. Watch out for watchers and radioactives and perpetrators. Some of those sewer workers are involved, I think. You'll need one of these.
Now we're talking.
Alrighty.
Think it will help you fit in around the other assassins.
Assassins? Wait a second.
Beware the cows! Not all milk is enriched.
Not all milk is enriched. But I do have to say that you were almost able to go through that anyways. Like if you would be timing the head in there with the levitation pole correctly, like after the sniper had one shot, I would feel that you should be able to actually get through that area. That's just my opinion nonetheless about that. Because otherwise it just feels that why do you get so far in there? Shouldn't you be able to be already stopped before? But yeah. I tried to believe me. Alrighty. You're just burning a cemetery, all is well. Well, originally English spelling made more sense. As I have understood, night was originally said, well, like Finnish person with no knowledge of English would say it. Yeah. I wish I had a link for it. It was pretty funny. Night. Knight. You can always try it again without the weapon if you so desire. Yeah, but if it doesn't actually even work, then it doesn't make sense to try necessarily. So, can I find a girl? Can I talk to a girl with this weapon? Why do I have to start from all over here again? How do you guys see me?
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
Stop. Road crew workers only beyond the yellow line.
You guys are road crew workers?
Yes, we work on the road.
I never saw
red
even
signs.
this.
I see. Well, do you guys know where the milkman is?
Why do you ask that question? Are you the milkman?
Do I look like a milkman to you?
That information is restricted to the road crew. Please move along.
It's fake. I'm worried the other assassins are gonna make fun of me.
You are a cold-blooded killer, but it takes all kinds to make a world.
It takes all kinds. All kinds.
I am on the road crew.
Hello,
This is my
fellow
stop
road crew
sign.
worker. Welcome to the road crew.
Now just don't fall. And everything will be just fine. Just barely making it through to the other side.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Operator,
And that away.
I have a special phone.
Special phone, yes. It's a very special phone. Okay, getting all the way over here again.
Packages, and this device is one of my tools. There are no documented cases.
Not like Night Vista, say it like you actually spoke Finnish. Knicked.
Feces. The most pleasant sewers can be found in
Oh, you mean, oh, me and my brain, of
work
course.
in the sewer. This job is unsavory, but it must be performed by someone. Due to illegal disposal
Gentu.
of this material,
Nichen
sewer
is
workers
genikten.
often radioactive.
And by knicken, I clearly mean knicken.
I am the
Yeah,
best manager
but then it would be indeed nicked.
Sewers
The night
of rats.
knicked. Pretty much. Approximately like that.
The sewer carries
Oh, you guy. How do you see me with
It's fake. It's fake. I'm worried the other assassins are gonna make fun of me.
I deserve your
That's
respect because I
nice.
provide a valuable
creep? Yes, I know, but why do you follow a creep girl? If I'm such a creep, why do you keep following
I
me.
work in the sewers.
Why don't you leave me alone, girl?
Adjustments need to be made
Looks
when firing.
furtively around in case any Dutch are in chat.
I do not kill
I don't know.
but for money.
I do not know, Jim at least.
An
It's
assassin.
fake. I'm worried the other
Watch out,
assassins are
fellow
gonna make fun of me.
There seems to be someone shooting
That's
at us.
annoying. You still have to avoid that guy.
You're part of it. Stay away.
Well, now we have to just go into there again. I'm not gonna do that all over again. It's just kind of when you have to then just try to do this again immediately.
In conjunction with
Right button. I assume I don't have to do everything
not
all
another
over
tracking
again.
device.
At least I assume so. I hope so, for sure whiz. Maybe someday I'll actually get through this mind completely and I'm done with it and everything. Yay, I'm here. Good.
This is my
Good
gun.
to know.
It's
Adjustments
fake.
need to be made when
I'm worried the
firing.
other assassins are gonna make fun of me.
So the sniper is immediately gonna be there.
Tower assassin. There seems to be someone shooting at us from that tower.
It's fake. I'm worried the other assassins are gonna make fun of me.
Shh! Don't broadcast that fact. They look real for money.
They look real. Yep, they for sure do.
Watch out, fellow assassin. There seems to be someone shooting at us from that tower.
But basically, these guys just will not be chasing us now, but otherwise it's... Okay. He shot immediately afterwards, so yeah, he will do that.
It's fake. I'm worried the other
I
assassins are
assume
gonna
you
make
could
fun
at
of me.
least use the trees as cover, right? At least that's my assumption, because how in... Okay, that doesn't seem very natural. How does that work? How can you shoot something through a
I'm worried
tree?
the other assassins are gonna make fun of me.
I am in charge of assassinating important figures. I am found on rooftops, in clock towers, and book depositories.
How could I use that guy
I
then?
am an assassin.
Oh yeah, maybe I should
My
use the
gun is
Q.
clean.
That's the thing. Why didn't I use the
Kill out
Q?
of passion,
Don't
but
ask
for
me.
money.
I didn't remember it immediately.
Adjustments need to be made.
Well, it's still something that I have to use immediate, like in the right
Shooting at us from
timing.
that tower.
Okay, but yeah, that's the answer, of course. But you
I
could
like to shoot
then
people.
basically do that without.
I am found on rooftops, in clock towers, and book depositories.
You could do it nonetheless. Then without
I do not kill out of
having
passion,
this
but for
weapon,
money.
because if you just don't let these guys capture you and you just remember to use this in the time when you need to, then it's all going to be fine, I'd say, personally. Or should be fine. So, and that's my opinion about that. The trees, they provide no cover. Yeah, it's mine. Tree is just an illusion. Tear on it, that's how. As is everything, yes. And praise the Kyukide. You couldn't because you would be caught by them. Possibly, but not necessarily. Hey, back. As in, if you are able to have enough distance and then just press that, and then continue, it could be possible if you are in good position, but not easy, but possible still in my mind. Maybe it wouldn't still be able to do, it's not about distance. Okay, they just automatically would be able to get you because you would be using that power then? Question mark, I don't understand otherwise. But yeah, you do need a cobweb duster in this level. I had to, but it doesn't want to say anything. Well, at least we got all the cobwebs, so that's good. Take a look, hide your
My
weapon.
motivations are clear only
You
to
get
myself.
caught after a certain time, it's a few seconds. Ah, okay. I understand,
Adjustments need
Lame
to be made
Rushi.
when firing in the wind.
That's how I thought it originally worked, like in the other areas. But here, because I guess it's the fact that it's either time or
I am an
you
assassin.
walk into that guy, because I
My
thought
gun
it was
is
time
clean.
before, but because of the
Sometimes I
fact
work
that
for the government.
it wasn't time because I walked
am
into
found
that
on
one guy,
rooftops,
then I
in clock
assumed that
towers,
maybe
and
it's not a time
depositories.
issue actually, but rather that we go and actually
like
get
to shoot
caught
people.
by them. Because there's two ways for it to work then. Because if you walk into one, they will also just simply immediately. It will not take a certain amount of time then. They will just take a hold of you. At least that one guy did. To my understanding or knowledge, or how I saw it happen. Well, we are in regardless. Yeah, it's a climb.
Freeze! Don't come any closer.
You.
I'll never tell you the location of the milkman. Never!
Okay, let's all just settle down and talk.
Ah!
Where is the milkman? Who is the milkman?
Is that a
What is the
bomb?
mission of the milkman?
Or just a transmission thingy?
Come closer.
Yeah, it's a bomb.
I'll tell you.
It's a bomb.
Glad I never bought any of those.
Yep. Very much so.
The view from up here is pretty good, but I still can't see enough. I need a way to get even higher. Like super high. As if I were flying. I know. Maybe I could find some stilts.
If you say so. Well, we got here at least. Let's smash all their books. I played it a long time ago. No, not the books. Goddamn little girls, yes. Sound investment.
Stop, helicopter! Land and let me in. I want to see the view from up there, please.
Yay, helicopter. We need to go and get into a helicopter. Or at least see their view of the world. So, how much more stuff am I missing here? I know, of course. Oh, this is a different area. This isn't the same anymore. That's a shame. So I'm still missing the one. And in this area, we are missing a lot of figments. So that means that there's 5 more figments somewhere in the other area, which I didn't find. Which is disturbing to me. Okay.
I am a helicopter pilot.
Yes.
I like to fly helicopters.
Yes.
We are looking for the milkman.
Which house is it going to be?
We don't know where he is.
I noticed that.
Helicopters can go up and down.
Wow. I
Man,
never
these
would have
guys are
guessed. Okay, that's the
Wait.
location.
What's that? I'll bet that's him.
But where was this exactly?
The milkman.
Yeah, that is definitely the milkman, I would say.
Helicopters move sideways too, but not as fast as planes.
Of course not.
He's on that remote island over there.
Now that place does have some pigments
What
for
the heck
us.
is that sound?
Like a phone ringing. Oh, we got a phone here.
Hello?
Who is the milkman?
Boyd, is this you? I think I found the milkman.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who is this?
Okay, from now on, your name isn't Boyd. It's Royd, because you're such a big pain in my butt.
If you see the lady tossing the cookies, run away.
Okay. Oh, there's that sort of a thing. Alrighty. I guess we actually need to use those phone lines. Okay, good thing to know. Now we have a phone. That's very good then. We can use that. And yes, I sometimes move sideways too, Tajunta. Isn't that weird? Isn't that just absolutely weird? I don't know how I do that, but it just happens sometimes, you know. Let's
Stop,
see.
helicopter! Land and let me in. I want
Let
to
me
see the view.
see.
Stop, helicopter!
My motivations
Land and
are
let me
clear
in.
only to myself.
Stop, helicopter!
Aw,
Land
I
and
can't
let me
use
in.
to
I wanna
see
the
how
view
they
from up
see
there,
me.
please.
Important figures.
Unfortunately. Can I talk to you? With this? No,
Stop,
I can't.
helicopter! Land and...
Huh? Fine enough. What
I am
about
a
this
skilled
then?
I am a skilled phone repairer.
Yes, you should be over there, working on the phone. I am an assassin.
Uh-huh.
I am an assassin.
Yay, we are a
My
phone
gun is
man.
clean.
But not for long. Okay, it's page 2. Rifle.
I'm worried the other assassins are gonna
Stop helicopter, yes. Pretty strange, yes, it is very much. How convenient, but
assassin.
not as far as planes.
I am in charge of
As fast
assassinating
as
important figures.
crabs? And
I am a
she...
skilled phone repairer.
I am in charge.
These
of
guys are
assassinating
way
important
too
figures.
defined by their jobs.
Sometimes I work for
Sort of. Shall we go back to the previous area first?
rooftops, in clock towers,
Should
book
we?
depositories.
Is this the way to go forward? Then yes. If this is actually the way forward, okay, I'm not in the
sewer
plumbing
is very
area.
important,
Good.
And we are responsible for its
Because
upkeep.
I need that, and I think then there is this area, because I wasn't sure if this, well, to be honest, it
We work in
makes
the
sense
sewer.
that we go forward from the other area, because of the fact that this area had only 5 more figments that we needed to collect anyways, so let's just go and try to do that quickly. Oh no, that was so close. Too close for comfort for
I
me.
am a skilled phone repairer.
To work on the
I am a skilled phone repairer.
Glad to have you here on the job. Come work on the phone lines with us.
I'm right here, dude. Even though you really just use that as a fate rather than anything else. There's one more vault. Great.
Someday,
Good thing we can get some stuff from here. I was thinking that we can probably use this like this, so that's good. There's more stuff on the other side of that, but we can probably go and just use it then when we go back. The other way around. You're stuck, my good friend. Or at least you were a little bit stuck. So... No, it's better to come here first and the line. What happens when they wake up and realize that the company doesn't value them anymore? I don't know. It's almost like Bert thinks jobs are important. Very much it is, because he lost his. Kind of sad, actually. It is sad. Don't let your job define your gets, let me tell you, even when you love it. And if you do, be sure to burn your place to work when you get fired. Yes, oh no, criminal charges are the worst. For sure. Poet hired again, I guess, to this job, question mark? Yeah, he was in the mental asylum and then our general came and hired him apparently. That's good. Gave him some milk for the milkman. And I guess sort of hypnotized him, I think. No wonder he was screwed up after that. And there's the badge and everything, the uniform for this job. And now he is guarding the gate. He himself is the milkman. Yay, we got this thing too, which is great. I think then there's only one more fragment, which is going to be there, as in, you know, when we go and use the other side of this line. I think, anyways, I hope. I think so. Then that means that we would have everything that we needed from here. Can you get into this? Thank you. Figment? Is that the last figment? Didn't seem to be the last figment.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
That wasn't the last figment. Or is it the last figment on this area? No, there's one more somewhere. I'm distracted now.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
I can
Come
go
work
and
on
get
the phone
the...
lines with us.
I have to go and check if the last figment is still there, or where have I left it. It's so annoying when there's just like one figment somewhere and you don't know where it is. I have to check this area one more time just to be on the sure side that it's not here at least. Then I don't see it. At least it might very well be in one of those houses, because like in some of those houses there wasn't anything, so to speak. So maybe it would have been in one of those places and I just didn't spot it because the angles and all. Oh dear. Well, I wanna find the figment though, so that's a problem. That's a problem. Knowing your luck, it will be inside a house. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, that it's probably inside one of the houses. Mental patients are the best workers. Second chances, yes. Seriously? Now I just didn't move anywhere with this and it automatically just dropped me down. That's so... I at least thought that it automatically would go and actually drop you into a safe location while I was reading the chat. You guys killed me again. Coach doesn't seem that bad. Sure, Boyd was crazy, but there's no telling if there was, if he was bad at his job. Yep, true enough. He might have been good at his job. Dark man, dark. Oh, don't drive her crazy. Yes, it will. Hypnotize Boyd, he is a bad man. Blame chat. Well, I was reading the chat, so... What else could I do than blame the chat? Truly.
I am fixing the telephone lines.
Actually, it might be even in this house, because of the fact that I kind of didn't... Well, it's probably not here, but I can hope...
I'm glad you are here, but do not because of my sense of professional responsibility.
I can at least hope, because I didn't really come into here properly for then anymore. Or I accidentally left earlier than I meant to. But no, I don't see anything in here. Don't see anything in here. But yeah, those houses are kind of the most annoying things for sure. That much is for sure. And the houses are absolutely the most annoying things to try to go and look through. Especially when the camera control sucks sometimes very clearly. And there's possibility of objects being on the way. I guess I'll just try to go through every freaking house again. Did I check the first buildings well enough? Is the next question.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Can you see which one it is, Kida? Which one is missing? I don't know how you can see that, but I guess I can try to check. He hypnotized him, so make him work for him and made him obsessed with milk. I would say it's bad, yes. Is hypnosis inherently bad? In real world it's used to help. Well, it's not inherently bad. In this situation it was bad, but in some cases it can be used to also then stop some obsessions and so on, so it's not necessarily bad. Absolutely 100% in all cases. Now I'm considering who delivers spice at 10 PM on Sunday night. To make him work, not so make him work, okay? Alrighty, anyways, how do I see which pigment it would be? Okay, it's definitely not early on then. Good thing that you can see them like this though. Is that the thing that we're missing? I think that's the one that we are missing. So it's definitely not late figment because there's so many more into this direction. I think that would have to be outside though. That doesn't look like one inside necessarily. It might be outside, but I don't think so. Well, on the other hand, that is inside just before, so maybe it is. It's a possibility. It's pretty early on though, for sure. So I'm not 100% sure if it would be actually in the very early houses or not. I don't know then. What does that look to you guys? Can I see that better if I look into one other figment that is similar to it? What does that exactly look like? It's like a human, I think, but like a weird way, sort of. It's not like that, right? No, I don't think so. Trying to have a look. Or is it this thing? It looks a little bit like that. If it's that, then it should be outside, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. It doesn't look quite like that either, to be honest. Well, according to Google, it's in the corner next to the car. So it's outside at least. Okay. No spoilers, of course, but at this point I was definitely not sure if the couch is doing bad things on purpose or by accident. Yeah, a sus coach, but... Well, on the other hand, he is of course happier in some sense because he is actually able to work. So, in that sense, sure.
I have a special phone.
Because he loved the work, it was his life, so of course in a sense he can be happier when he can work, but okay. I'll keep an eye out for any cars. I don't think it should be this car because I did look this car pretty throughoutly at the time.
Most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France. I am a waste management technician.
Very pleasant. Let's get this first though, while we're at it. Taking it away. Good. All of those things. Which did open that one memory kind of thingy. So it's in Cooper Boyd's this thing. Primal Memories. As in the artwork. As there's lamps. All sort of lamps. That is a beautiful picture. Roads everywhere. It's such a lovely neighborhood. I would love to live in one of these houses, as in not, but because I would like to actually be rather more on my own, as in... Like, my parents' place is pretty nicely surrounded by a forest, even if there's houses close by, but not that close by. So, in this sort of a suburb, I'm not used to thinking of living in, so I wouldn't want to be living in this sort of a suburb. That would be so weird to me. I would definitely not wish for that. Antennas, cars, helicopter, yes. The spy. More pictures. Is this supposed to be like the girl? I'm not quite sure. That's something nonetheless.
Plants need to have water poured on them because they have no hands to hold glasses of water.
Yes, it's very sad. No hands. It's so difficult to see sometimes when it can be a very much indeed a little bit confusing place when like looking, okay, have I been in this house? But yes, I have. It's just that you see it from the other side like that. Anything here anywhere? Nope. I hate it. I hate falling to my death. If I'm even falling to my death. It takes a while to fall into your death in this world. Takes a while.
It is a good day for watering plants.
Yes, very, very good day. Absolutely fantastic day. Well, I don't see anything in here exactly. So I guess I should just accept that there's not something in here with this car. I doubt I've missed something here. Unless I don't see anything that I would have missed there. There doesn't seem to be a car over here though. So I don't see anything here with the cars. What about if I go into here then? I don't know. Car. I don't see a car.
There are no documented cases of alligators found alive in sewers.
Yeah, well, that's good. It's very good. There it is. There it is. Here it is. Just didn't happen to have noticed that exact one because it was here and then that one. Well, didn't take too long. Though it didn't let me know that I would have found all the figments, but I guess it just wants me to also find the figments in the next area so that we have found all the figments. But at least all from this very specific area, so that's good. Hard to find something when it's only described in the text, yes. Fall into that is such an annoyance indeed, yes, eternal fall. Would be great if you could go back to the beginning of the world. It would be nice, for sure. If I read that correctly, it should be near on the houses after the first jump that you have to do. Well, at least it's not too big of an issue considering that I didn't notice your message even before, so... Found it, meaning after the first jump that you have to do to cross the road. Hard to find something when it's only described, yes. Sweets, yay, we do not have to go back this time, yay. Yep, indeed, we don't need to come back here.
This job is unsavory.
I want to get my plumbing device. I want to be a plumber.
Hello, sewer worker. I think we make these.
Yes, we make good team. Very good
My
team.
gun is clean.
That's good. It's very important to have a clean
I'm a
gun.
skilled
Uh-huh. No, squirrel. Why do you do this to me? Okay, I wanna be changing my abilities. So I need telekinesis. So let's get that. I guess it can work here. No, I want to shoot in there, to be honest. So... E, I guess. Okay, then just need to try to actually go and fight this nightmare being again. We do not have to go back this time, yes. I wonder, how does that thing see you? I don't know. I don't know how it sees me. No. I learned a little bit better to at least avoid that one specifically. I just didn't jump early enough like I should have. Okay. You're melting. Or burning to ash. Okay, then I just needed to even just go and hit you. Okay, and a way out. Good. Never mind then. Oh yeah! Like, if I would have looked how that thing sees me. I didn't notice to think about that. I read that, but I didn't understand the question in a way that how does that thing actually see us. Oh well, it's not too big of an issue. I was thinking about it just like, how does that see us come into here, as in come and grab us into the battle? Not the way that, hey, we should be going checking how he actually sees us with the vision thingy. You know, not that thing. I wanted it there. I want this to be here. Just in case.
Adjustments need Come work on the phone lines with us.
I should have specified.
Testing.
That is
1,
sometimes
2,
the
3.
problem though, because like it
fixing
comes
the
into
telephone
mind a
lines.
different thing than you actually meant. Well, I guess you'll use this right way. There's definitely stuff here too. Quite a lot of stuff. No. I wish that I could be going back, but I can't. I should just... okay. Well, I didn't really expect that. Sorry, no worries. It's not your fault, it's my fault.
I like to shoot people.
After all, rather, we can always go to Mila's nightmares and see about it.
I am a skilled phone repairer.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
Yes. Control schemes for sure, with... Well, the first one we missed was on the left side here, so I guess I'll come into here then. you can't really stop this, so that's part of the problem. Then I think I missed one here, so I'll go and get that. Just trying to go with the smallest speed possible, so that we wouldn't be missing this. Now I have to have speed so that we can actually cross this problem. And then we would have had huge amount in the other side, but let's just stay in this side, get everything from this side, and after that we can always go to the other one and go backwards with it. Sure, it takes a little bit of extra time, but that's fine. Just better to make sure that you get everything from this side right now. I wonder if you could go into the helicopter thingy right from here. As such, is there any other helicopters that you could use? I wonder. Milk. These figments, so many figments to gather everywhere. We just need Songbird to chase us, and we need a better soundtrack too. Control skins feels like Bioshock Infinite. I have so many feels from Bioshock Infinite. I know a lot of people didn't rate it. Let's go and get the more figments here. More, and always so much more. Got that one too, which is good. And this one. And just jump over. Jumping over is easy when you don't try to get everything of these at once. Which, to be honest, is usually speaking even a worse idea, because there's so many of them you would all the time need to be jumping. And it's quicker even when you just do it twice, then, kind of, you know. Almost taking me all the way out.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
But it seriously affected me. I get that. I didn't... Well, Bioshock Infinite is a good game, but of course, for me, it wasn't quite that influential nonetheless. I don't know. Maybe because I played it only now. Maybe if I played it when I was younger, it would have affected me more. Question mark. But it was a good game, of course. Even though mechanically I liked the other games more. Bioshock 1 and 2. Okay, we got back in here, which is good. Let's check if there's anything else over here that we would like to get. Big garden area, so definitely need to get there to get all the niceties. Hopefully, at the very least. It looked weird, in a sense. Doesn't seem that there's anything over there, which is totally fine. There's a big tree over here at least. Yay! All figments collected, woohoo! We've done with that, and I guess we got everything otherwise, right? So then this area is completed. Yeah, no walls, nothing like that that we need to worry about. We're good. The syncing with the story beats. Troy Baker and his voice acting. Having played Bioshock 1 10 years ago, it has been a while. It has certainly been a while at this point. The menu theme of this game is great, reminds me so strongly of Beetlejuice. But most background music could be a bit more exciting. True, this area especially, like, it's nice enough for a while, but you kind of would like to have a little bit more sometimes with this music here, to be honest. Not something that has to be more all the time, but just a little bit more at times at least. Yes, Infinite has a severe brain fart of only being able to carry two guns, making the combat very samey. Yeah, Infinite was good, not groundbreaking, but real good. Gameplay-wise, it wasn't great. I actually stopped halfway through for some months. Then came back, and then ending destroyed me. Those blinds are freaking me out. Those blinds are good. Those blinds, they just have eyes, you know? Ending, as in ending to Infinite or Burial at Sea. Infinite, never played Burial. At least you saw it from me, the Burial.
Just a minute! Ah! Be right there! It better not be that creepy guy again. Ah! Be right there!
Am I on your way?
Better not be that creepy guy again. Ah! Just a minute! It better not be that
I'm not
creepy
getting
guy
anything.
again.
I must be out of range or something.
Just a minute! It better not be that creepy guy.
Creepy guy. I'm not
I am a
creepy.
breathing widow.
I'm a creeping widow, you know. What? Did I have anything else that I could hope to use? What powers did I have? I have invisibility, fires, all other sort of stuff, telekinesis. Not really anything that I can see as being more useful here. You should play Burial if you want to be destroyed even more than... I saw it with Kida, yes. If you compare this music to something like Pokemon games or Zelda or something. Just bring flowers.
Right there! It better not be that creepy guy again. Be right there! Be right there! Be right there!
This isn't
Better not be
working.
that creepy guy again. Who is it? Ah!
He doesn't like me. She doesn't like me, that is.
I'm not getting anything. I
Well,
must be out of range or
Just
something.
a minute!
I did get the right
Better not be that
idea.
creepy guy again.
Just the question, how do we go and do this then?
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
Huh.
Be right there! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it? Hello?
What if I'm not there?
Just a minute! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it? Hello? Ah! They're coming! It better not be that creepy guy again. Who is it?
I had to try that though. Let's try this, I guess.
Hello?
Maybe I should have just used it to actually get
Just a
there.
minute!
I don't know.
Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it? Hello?
I gotta get
They're
inside.
coming! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it? Hello? Be right there! It better not be that creepy guy again.
Wonder how exactly I need
Who
to do
is
this.
it?
Invisibility, yes. I like revolt teams for black and
Hello?
white too. But yeah, it doesn't seem that I could actually at least try to hit her. Okay, maybe...
Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it?
Maybe if I use her vision
Hello?
then.
Ah!
Do I see it at the moment or not? That's very weird though. When I only see the door. That's weird. I'm not sure what I did. Or why did that work exactly like
Be
that?
right there! Better not be that creepy guy again. Who is it? Hello? Ah!
Yeah, she just saw me when I went out of the invisibility, and then I can see her vision like this, yes, but that doesn't really exactly help
Just
me.
a minute! It better not be that creepy guy again. Who is it?
This is clearly not the way to do
Hello?
this.
Be right there! Gosh, I sure hope
It's
someone
funny
is
to
there
do it like this
time.
though, even though
Who
this is very
it?
silly.
Hello?
That power does go away though if I use the invisibility,
Just
so
a minute!
that's kind of the
Gosh,
problem after
I sure
all.
hope someone is there this time. Who is it? Hello?
I gotta try this again, even though it feels like so weird.
I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is
Why are you just
it?
standing there all the time? Why don't you do something else with your life?
Hello?
You didn't see anything, but still you just wanted to go away immediately.
They're coming! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it? Hello?
Can I go elsewhere in here and see something more? I can, sort of. This is kind of very dangerous. It's funny though, that I can see this much of this place and then I just dropped it down. That was just kind of funny. Really. Oh, that's kind of annoying that I have to go from all the way from here back into that
I am a
place,
skilled
so...
phone repairer.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
Not much really. Platinum is like, what, 4 generations, so you're 2 or 3 generations behind?
Make my job obsolete.
Flame never played any since, I think, whatever Diamond and Pearl thing was. I'm not 100% sure though indeed how to exactly do that yet, for sure with. Not quite sure. Not quite sure at all. And jump. Invisibility works other than... Basically it works just as well as me just being and hiding here for a while. So it doesn't seem to work much. And she always sees me in the same way. It's not like I can... Can I whip her with this cobweb duster? I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. I can grapple her.
Just a minute! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it?
No one.
Hello? Ow! I'm only trying to make money for our organization, sir.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to work. I can try to tickle her. When that goes on. Sure is. Why not?
Coming! It better not be that creepy guy again. Who is it?
Just a tickle man.
Hello? Creep?
Creep.
Right there! Just
I can also apparently get that door to be opening up with this with her, which is very strange. Kind of just a little bit strange.
Hello? Creep?
Creep. Tickle man. You really want to hurt that girl, don't you? No. Well, you know. You're getting it, kiddo. Yep, not sure if I've missed much. I'm not sure what Kiddo's thinking though. She's thinking of tickling a little girl, that's what? Yeah, just absolutely. That's the way to do it. What else, truly?
I am making a pie.
I just don't think that any of these really are changing anything, so... I don't know actually, did I ever try this on her? Possibly not. That's a possibility. I definitely don't think that this is really exactly doing anything, so... Invisibility. And then doing that. Maybe.
Just a minute! It better not be that creepy guy again. Ah! Be right there!
I did that too late.
It better not be that creepy guy again. Ah!
Too late.
Minute! It better not be that creepy guy again. Who is it?
It's no one.
Hello? Let me down or I'll scream for the police!
I just don't see how I can actually do anything during this time. I can't move her actually anywhere. I'm keeping her in place, yes, but that's all I'm doing. Good try, but nothing else I can do actually. At least to my knowledge, I can't really be moving her anywhere. Just let me in, little girl, yeah? Don't have to, want to, Rolling pin, use the pin key then. Well, I was trying to. I mean, you use the invisibility, you don't have to get white and cheese. Where's the side services, goddammit? Try the most obvious thing, they work most of the time. This is a bit creepy. Do I look like a big bad wolf? But I do use this, but she has never seen me as anything other than
Better not be that
as it
creepy
is.
guy again. Who is it?
And just making pie
Hello?
here.
Aha!
I tried to do that though before.
Oh, hello there. Have you come to pay for your rainbow treats? We knew you would. Won't you join us in our Rainbow Squirt Pledge of Purpose?
To promote niceness, to make the world prettier, to share candy with everyone, to obfuscate the true nature of the milkman, to protect the milkman at all costs.
I think they're onto you though. Just saying. Oh no.
You brought them here! To destroy all who would harm the milk or threaten to reveal his secret objective.
Go, girls! Protect the milk!
Oh no.
Do not follow! The milk is not ready, and you are not ready for the milk!
Why not? Why? Loading. Thank you for the share. The obvious solution, yes, but I tried that. But I wasn't then apparently close enough to actually try to get in because she so quickly went away from that position. I tried that first with the invisibility, but she immediately...
I told you not
I'm
to
just going
follow.
already.
Now you must die! But that is the way of the Rainbow Squirts!
Why? Okay. But anyways, I tried to do that before, as said before. Like, the first thing that with invisibility I tried to do was to go inside without anything. Getting through that door was our boss fight, pretty much. I wonder why didn't you just get in? I knew you wanted to just harass her. Finally. Sure. But yeah, I did try, but it apparently didn't seem to work, so then I tried something else. That's as simple as it is. Okay, let's put you into a queue. I don't know if I need this, but I'll have it for now. I kind of feel that this is probably needed just because it feels like it should, because it's a new ability. Maybe I have to have it here for the moment, that is. Oh no, the camera in this place. Don't look for excuses. We accept your dark side. Of course, Flame Rushi. It's not like you're not playing with bones in our band, so it's not like you don't have a dark side yourself.
No milk for you!
Okay, where was the right buttons?
Have some cookies! Die!
I think I need to use the Q. And there I could
No
use
milk
this
for
thing.
You. Die!
But that's not really doing much. Of course, one option is also that I can't really aim at her though. Yeah. I can't be close enough to aim at her, so that's not an option. That is definitely not an option, so I need to rather go on and have the this thing. If I can just press it well enough then.
Gun side!
Because these things would have to be the thing to use.
No milk for you!
Or maybe not. Maybe yes. I'm not 100% sure to be honest.
This box is free! No milk for you!
I tried. I'm not sure if I was able to really do that.
No milk for you!
I'm not sure if I was able to do that properly, unfortunately.
This box is free!
don't really... I just feel like I should be able to do something like shoot it there or something, but it doesn't seem like I can aim it there, no matter how much I would like to. Okay, there's just the milkman. So what is then the best way? I can't be close enough to really shoot her, and it's not easy to get there. Of course, I may try to get there regardlessly. I can try. I can definitely try to do that, but it's kind of more difficult. Specifically with this health. I can always do it at least in the next location. Okay, I guess this works. Fine.
This box is free. Treats for you.
I'm waiting for you to move. I'm just, because I don't want to be playing with those when I don't have to.
No milk for you.
Ow.
Enough! It's time for me to pluck out your eyes.
Pluck out my eyes?
That is the purpose of the goggles.
Then I'll do
That's the purpose of the goggles.
because I can.
Okay. I then definitely need this thing. But then just need to be ready for this. I detect a pattern here. Kick her face into them. Once again, most obvious thing was the way to go. Just punch her. Yeah, well, it's something that I think that it would be fun if you could have actually used the telekinesis on those. You were able to pick them, but why can't you throw them? That's kind of what you were learning in the start with the telekinesis, that you can throw things. But why can't I throw those things then? Shouldn't that be a possibility? It's still my question. Why can't I? It doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end it doesn't even matter. I think so too, Kid. It would be great. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, can I use the... What's this thing? I don't know what this thing is. Oh yeah, I can use it with her eyes. Okay, now I can. I understand. I think I'll wait for now. Ow, that hit me. That's annoyance. Okay, then I have to start from all over again. Oh, that's annoyance. I guess I didn't have any cream fluffs, which is fine. Fine. At least otherwise I'm ready, so to speak. Hiya.
This box is free. Die! Ha! This box is free.
Yep, totally.
Treats for you.
Just hit you, and we're gonna be doing anyways a lot better now, so...
For you.
To be honest, I probably don't have to even wait now.
Enough! It's time for me to pluck out your
Eyes.
Ha! You can't. That is the purpose of the goggles.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll do this. Because I can.
Wahahaha.
This box is free. Have some cookies. Die. This box is. How can he see in the dark?
How could he see in the dark? I don't know. I think I'll wait until she moves, and she did.
Die. Lucky shot.
Totally, that's exactly what it was. Just a lucky shot bump and all. Let's wait for a moment.
Gutsy.
No, thank you. No, it's right here on the other side.
No milk for you.
Bad shot.
Ooh.
Or maybe not. Die. Ooh.
What have you done? He wakes!
I am the
It's
milkman.
the
My
milkman.
milk is delicious.
And the sea shall run white with his rage.
Well, it's going to be the time for the milk. Everyone is dying and
I am the
suffering.
milkman. My milk is delicious. Special delivery today.
Ooh dear. That is quite of a special delivery milk. I gotta agree with that. That is some special milk, that one. It's some cocktails you got there.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Boyd? Are you okay?
Time for the final delivery to this address.
Hey, is that milk regular kind? Or the exploding dream kind?
It's fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves.
Are you sure you don't want to just talk about this, Boyd?
Are you sure you wanna do this, Boyd?
It's no use. All they think about is worms.
Well, we finally got through that. Finally. This camera. I'm in your brain, lady. Plus some video game music video. I think I was actually throwing those boxes at her with telekinesis once. It was so much better. So you were actually doing the throwing the boxes. That was a lot harder, I gotta say. Shrug. It was important to know the footage so you could pick encoding errors. Is that a thing? I saw AMVs, but not many VGMs. Hello, Tayunta. Good that you got food. I don't... Well, you missed at least part of the boss fight, yes. I'm not sure how much of the boss fight you missed, but you missed some of it. But hopefully you got some good food, though. Well, this is the burn. Yes, Boyd went forward. Okay. Here at least I don't need to be as scared of maybe dropping and everything. Falling down to depths. Unbelievable. Yeah, I can actually just break that. How refreshing. Let's pick that up. Oh no. Well, there's someone there. I don't know if I want to go already and meet that person. Is there something else I want to do here? Probably get this. Hey, you've finished half of the scavenger hunt, so you're qualified for the first half of your prize. Go see Range 4 for your big promotion. Well, that's lovely. Gold watch is ours. Lovely. Alrighty. I think those are the more special type of milk.
Hey, Boyd. Why are you trying to burn down the asylum?
I am the milkman.
You are the
My
milkman.
employer has commissioned me to deliver this milk to whitewash what went on here. I make sure no evidence is left of anything except for milk.
Milk.
I cannot rest until I have made my final delivery. I cannot rest until I have made my final delivery.
You only see milk. That's... Or you see us as milk too, yeah. You see us as milk bottle with a head. That's good. That's the normal way to see things. That's definitely the normal way to see things. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. Well... What's this? Free prey?
Don't worry, Frankie. I'll put this one right next to Kitty's.
Frank? His brain. Excellent find, a fellow cannon's brain. If you take it back to Fort Crawler for recranialization, your total mental health potential will be increased.
Yes! I got a brain!
Finally! Now your ears won't whistle so much when the wind blows.
No, I meant I recovered a stolen brain.
Oh, I know what you meant. Sheesh! You and Sasha. No sense of humor when you're on a mission, Well, are you gonna come back here so we can recranialize that noodle while it's still al dente?
Okay. Collecting praise. Sounds pleasant. Okay, what do you guys say again? So much stuff that you've written. Pies. What would pies? What sort of pies? As a matter of fact, it is Karelian pie. Hey, good. Karelian piirakka is good. Pie and milk, I assume. Let's hope it's not that meat kind. The subliminal suggestion says yes. I will hear nothing against that. Yeah, meat pies are good stuff. Flame Rouge is not saying anything bad about meat pies. Snuggles to be cynical. Snuggle, also pizza pie. I don't know how much meat pies differ it at all between countries, so can't say anything. Yeah, I really wouldn't be able to say much. So then you should share her opinion regardless. You can still speak from your own experience, Sade. We will judge accordingly. Let's just say Australian meat pies are at the sweet spot between terrible and delicious. Well, I like meat pies with ketchup and mustard. That's it. If we could stop talking about pie. So you wouldn't be craving for that pie, Jim Jim. Poor Jim Jim, stomach scrambles hungrily. You gotta eat something, Jim Jim. Oh, by the way, almost full 3 hours. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I can talk to that woman and then we can probably switch to Vampire the Masquerade, most likely. Or well, I assume this is a woman. I don't know if it is, but I assume so. Okay, well, we seem to be a woman card in your eyes. Well, that seems pleasant.
Thank you, all of you. You're all so kind. You make a girl so happy.
Well, it's nice that you have a nice, grateful audience.
You found my old trophy. I should really put that thing away before somebody hurts themselves on that gleaming metal claw-like part on the top. Say, would you like to hear the story of how I won that award, dear boy?
Sure.
Or are you trying to take it because you don't think I deserve it?
No.
No, you deserve it.
I didn't take anything from you. I didn't ask to be famous. I just wanted you to love me. Hey!
What?
You're supposed to be dead! Ah!
That didn't go exactly that well. I gotta say, that didn't go quite that well. Help Gloria control her mood swings.
Excuse me, ma'am, but did you see a girl?
You must be my new leading man. Aren't you handsome? But, my gracious, you're so young. Tell me, why do they keep casting me with such mere babes? I guess that's the curse of having an eternally young face.
Yes. Seems so. What if I destroy everything?
Please, don't bother my eyes.
I'm sorry.
Oh my! Usher!
So, did you not see a girl come through here?
Handsome, I'm not the stage director. I don't track the entrances and exits.
I guess we could go into her mind too. Yeah, I guess that would have to be the case because to help her control her mood swings. I assume that to be the case anyways. I assume so. I guess we can ask about Lily's bracelet.
I don't want to show anyone this bracelet. People will think we're totally boyfriend-girlfriend.
But you don't want to be boyfriend-girlfriend then? That's sad.
Oh!
What?
That's not very nice.
Aw. I guess you're correct. That's how it is. You're not very nice at all. How saddening. Well, I guess I will be saving the game and we shall be then ending here for today. At least we got through that one mind. Just, not necessarily that much done. As in, process was like from below that area to this area, basically. Through one gate, if we think about in real life progress. Dilemmas, a lot of dilemmas. Damn you. Think that we should continue talking about Pisces being dad. Yes, Flame Rouge, that's what happens, man. When you just want to talk about bodies. A lot of crazy people in this asylum, sort of. Yes, I guess. I guess that's usually what happens when you go into a asylum. Sadness. Closed all Sunday and all Monday. That is very sad. Now I got a craving. Craving that you cannot satisfy immediately. I am sorry for you, Chim Chim. Chim Chim should make one himself if he has the meat required. Not meat? Alas, all the meat is frozen. It's feeling Chim Chim's pain. Indeed. Australia, of course, I have a few frozen pies in the fridge. It's a long brain. It took me at least a stream as well. I was thinking about Lungfishapolis, but alas, he's ready for vampire. Well, I guess we could try to go and just see if we got everything in there, but I'm pretty sure we did. So, well, I'm just thinking about this whole thing. On the other hand, I don't want to be going through all the trouble of going all the way to the other side of the world or some sus. That's a nice moon, though, I gotta say. I like that moon. So yeah, I think we'll just end here. I just saved. So anyways, thank you everyone for watching some more Psychonauts. And I hope you all enjoyed. Also those who do not, just are lurking around and not speaking. But anyways, all of you, I hope you guys enjoyed some more Psychonauts here in Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. And we shall be continuing then next Sunday with some more. And yes, do say bye-bye to the YouTube peoples. But thank you, and we'll continue next time. Bye-bye till then.